Oh, good. It's a continuation of yesterday's mess. I can feel it. It's in the air. Yes, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, chick.
Take a sabbatical yesterday, have a high colonic, get your feet scraped. What'd you do?
Oh, my daughter moved to Chicago. You want to talk about it? Because I'll kill you.
What? I like the attitude. I got to tell you.
Bad topic.
She's coming right at me. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
And a baby. There's Willie Griswold, who's just chilling.
Kristi looked, she was just cutting up her stories. Looks like an angry little girl doing her arts and crafts.
Yes.
She's everyone I went to high school with when I go to the reunions.
Yeah.
Well, we scrapbook.
Oh, God, I would never.
We scrapbook. Do you scrapbook? We
No,
scrapbook.
I don't scrapbook.
Josh, do you scrapbook?
No, I don't scrapbook.
Oh, I scrapbook.
Oh, I do not scrapbook.
Have you seen my scrapbook? It's on Facebook. My scrapbook is on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. You're not on Facebook? No, I'm not on Facebook. Hi, I'm Chick. That's Josh. There's Ace. And here's Tom.
Did you give everybody else in?
Yeah.
he
I
did.
said hi to Kristi right off the bat. Remember, she was going to kick my ass, remember?
All right.
My goodness gracious.
Kristi, you had a very busy day yesterday
Yes.
involving a move and
Down in the back.
and an irresponsible adult child.
Yeah.
We won't have to get into that. It's good to see.
I love her, but I wanted to kill her. You know that feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why'd you look right at me, you old bastard? I'm your nicest kid by a mile.
You
I
have
swear
no
to God.
idea.
This is not the morning for this.
Before we went on the air,
Yes.
Willie and Tom, as you might guess,
Right.
were having a family squabble right here in the studio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
And
it's a
Tom
simple-
likes to walk his dogs, and Willie is concerned for his father.
As he should be.
And it's the weather. We live in a seasonal area.
Right.
Here's how it started.
One of the dogs, when you walk them every time, they run away. You can't walk them both together. There's more problems. They keep coming. You keep talking to me about it, and I don't want to listen anymore. Make the backyard
He
dog
said
proof.
it.
Make it safe.
He wound up Willie wound up his position with Sam can come and take care of you when you're in the hospital. I'm not doing it.
I'm just saying it was a
Yeah,
long
you can afford an invisible fence.
We've had them our whole lives, and now he's this
Right.
new man.
I am trying to get some exercise. Could I defend myself here? So the question is,
Rush. That's what Clint Eastwood said.
the important part of the story is I needed to get an umbrella.
You've heard it, haven't you, Pat? Yeah.
I've heard the quote.
So I don't know where you buy umbrellas.
I don't know where you buy umbrellas.
Really?
Any store?
See, I had to sit through this at lunch on Saturday. And he said,
I know.
He goes, I don't know where you go to buy umbrellas. And we're next to a mall. I point to 5 stores he can go to buy. And he goes, yeah, I mean, where do you buy umbrellas?
Target?
I'm going to go to the golf store is what I'm going to do.
There's one of those gigantic golf stores.
Sure.
I'm wound up today.
Yeah,
So am I. I'm
like
with you,
it.
buddy.
Right by me there.
Those stores are great.
Yeah, if you play golf.
I mean, I walked in. They've got like a little mini golf course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They got guys. They've got all these guys trying out drivers.
Sure.
That's what they do, yeah.
And I said, do you have any umbrellas? They have 2 separate umbrella sections.
Well, it rains when
I got a Minnie Mouse and I got my favorite NFL team umbrella.
Oh, my God.
These are umbrellas. These are serious.
Yeah, I have one of those big
You
double.
can get yourself and a dog and a car underneath it. Oh, it's great.
Well,
I mentioned nice stiff wind
hopefully-
would take you up like Mary
hopefully-
Poppins.
Like Mary Poppins.
When
yeah.
you're out there walking the dogs with a big giant umbrella, the car will see you and it won't run you over.
My
So
street,
that'll-
there's no
Or
traffic.
when you collapse out on the
I live in a
street,
dead-end
they'll be
street.
able to see the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Or you could let them romp in the backyard.
Yes, get a fence.
And sit there and smile as they romp. Or you could wander the neighborhood.
enjoy walking
And
the dog.
get-
You can
lost.
enjoy walking later in the day, not at 3 in the morning.
I rarely walk
dark
them in the
now.
morning.
There's going to be a petition in your neighborhood
Oh,
to get you off the street.
I thought you were in the family. I'm out. I'm done. I'm not trying to help anymore. I put my cards on the table. I showed everything.
You see what you've done to this young man?
Yesterday was an issue, but everything's fine now.
What happened yesterday? I wasn't here. I missed it.
It was the diarrhea festival.
Oh, shoot. With the dogs?
Yeah, two.
And him. All 3 of them had diarrhea. It was awful.
Oh my gosh.
It's like in South Park when people start vomiting.
Sure.
It's just
Oh, I hate
contagious.
that. I hate that episode.
You've heard of sympathy diarrhea. It's a mess.
2 big furry white dogs, and I don't know what. Anyway, we're fine now. Everybody's
I
happy.
did feel bad for you when you said you were soundly sleeping and you kind of sort of
woke up and you go, you take a sniff, and you realize, wait a minute, these dogs are on the side of the house. What's happening?
Been there.
White dogs.
There's nothing worse than coming home and opening the door and it's like sniff, sniff. Oh boy, here we go.
Have you ever walked in the door, you smell it, you turn around knowing your roommate or girlfriend or spouse is going to come home, and you let them deal with it?
Oh, and you disappear for...
Judging by the response, I've never done that either.
I've never done that.
I'm not above doing that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I've come home from school, come with the dog stuff everywhere, went out, did some coffee, did some writing. Knowing the girl was going to get off her shifts in about 20 minutes.
And then come home and go, hi, honey, what's happening? Oh, what happened? Oh, no.
You're not going to believe what
I wish I'd gotten here first.
I'm sorry, honey. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? You want to go out to dinner?
I just love the fact that the dogs know what's happened. They give you that look like you can just hear them go, uh-oh.
Well, isn't there a school of thought that you're not supposed to let the dog see you cleaning up after them? Isn't that
what?
You're supposed to put them outside.
No, I had to hose the dogs down
from a training aspect or something.
They've since been to the grooming place and had a full bath.
Do you have a dog bathing station in your home?
No.
I'm surprised.
I have a backyard and a hose.
Okay.
No, you don't like your backyard. You've already talked about it. Got to get out in the middle of the street. That's where the action is.
I've seen you.
I live on a very quiet dead-end street
with wild dogs.
Let's move forward. Now, Kristi, you probably were getting phone calls yesterday.
No, I didn't answer my phone. I didn't have time to answer the phone, but why?
Really? What happened? What'd you do yesterday?
Oh, don't even go there.
Oh, okay.
Well, there was a celebrity obituary that caused a great deal of confusion.
Who died?
So it's this guy Tom Jones, but it's not the Tom Jones. He wrote this play, and it was on Broadway for a long time, but nobody cares about it.
No.
Nobody in here
British
play.
dude, Tom Jones, older?
It's not older Wales Tom Jones. It's an American Tom Jones. Correct?
No, the Tom Jones that we all know and love is, of course, the What's New Pussycat.
So you're not going to...
Not unusual.
In the mood I'm in, you're not playing that today.
Well, he played it yesterday.
But
Did you?
Yeah, we played it yesterday.
Allow me, please. The Tom Jones that is deceased was a distinguished lyricist, librettist, and he. Are you familiar with the famous play The Fantastics, which ran for 42 years?
I am familiar. Did not see it.
New York City.
Yes.
I'm going to refresh your memory. This song is the famous song from that play.
Try to remember the kind of September when
Sure, I know this song.
Yeah, this was.
and oh so mellow.
It was a good one.
That was the good one.
That's a good
But
one.
of course, as Broadway plays go, that's not the only song in that play, was it, Tom?
No. But Mr. Tom Jones, again, not the fine Welsh singer, wrote this also. This one over here.
Yes.
Plant a radish, get a radish, never any doubt. That's why I love
That's the correct face to
Is he planting radishes?
Yes. They needed another song.
Well, now it's a turn up, Kristi. You got to listen close.
That's why I love vegetables. You know that they'll come through.
8 more minutes. 8 more minutes.
It sounds like a couple of older gents,
Yeah.
maybe bachelors, maybe
Funny he never married.
maybe confirmed bachelors. And did you say your dad directed a version of that? Does that?
Oh, yeah. I heard that as a kid when I was 10.
Yeah, and this is one of
Count
those-
on vegetables. They always come through. What a great,
Yeah.
great lyric.
And the follow-up, a musical called Celebration.
42 years.
Same thing.
But the point is, the thing it was considered the longest running New York play.
Oh, yeah.
42 years, an
Small
amazing
theater, yeah.
amazing run. Yeah, small theater down in the Village.
Well, sure.
Turtlenecks, just a piano.
Yeah, it was a bare stage, turtlenecks, a piano, every drama teacher's dream. But again, we went to a great effort to clarify
Okay.
which Tom Jones it was. I figured someone would have called you up and said, "Hey, did you hear Tom Jones died?"
No.
You would have been very
Sorry.
upset. And we had an astute listener write and say he was glad it wasn't that Tom Jones.
Here it comes.
Not that he has any particular affinity for Tom Jones. He just knew
Calm
that we
down.
would spend the entire day playing our Tom Jones
Brace
tribute.
yourself. Brace yourself.
It's okay. Get it over with. Go.
What's new? What's it gonna give ya?
Look at that.
Is that Dean?
We just
Thank you, Dean.
got rickrolled. And by the way, I love that song.
A couple of emails about yesterday's show. This one from Kenneth.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Yeah. Just watched today's show on YouTube. WTF, the whole segment about Broadway. That was just stupid. I'm 53 and don't get any reference to what Tom said. Love, Jess, laughing at you guys. Good thing you got back to some good music when you played.
My love is alive.
Can we prevent this?
That's our sorbet right there.
And being subject to the torture of plantar radish, it occurred to me, this is from Joshua. After the show ended yesterday, you know Tom jumped in his car and streamed Plantar Radish and sung it all the way home, much like Brad Wesley in Roadhouse when he weaved across the highway. That's how Joshua's. You grab his phone and look at Spotify or YouTube history. Guaranteed, Tom will have Plantar Radish on there. You're not fooling anyone, Tom. Sincerely, Joshua from Salem, Oregon.
All right, Joshua. Well,
Where the witches aren't.
That's right.
I did not. That Plantar Radish is truly awful. But we got earwormed with it. So we're walking around the hallways all morning singing that.
Plantar radish.
Kenny said you picked a great day to be off the show, Kristi. Hope all is well.
Yeah.
Josh particularly enjoyed Plantar Radish. The scenario that you imagined on stage.
You never had to do that play, did you?
No.
Okay.
But poor Pat, as a youth, had to sit through so many rehearsals of it and watch grown people act like it was like serious business.
Right.
No.
And I remember that song.
That is a ridiculous. How did it even fit into the play?
Oh, no.
It didn't.
So a lighter moment. The point is, coming up in sports, we have what?
The preseason college football rankings are out. Doris Burke has a big announcement. We'll talk about Peyton Manning. Well, are they going to let golfers wear shorts? They should, considering they might pass out from the heat in Memphis this weekend. But we'll talk about all that.
All right. Right now, we're going to talk about sleeping and how important it is and how we all would love to be sleeping right now. Oh, it would be beautiful. But, Kristi, after your long day yesterday, you were able to go home. What is your sleep number setting?
35.
And when the sleep number bed, that means that's a less firm mattress setting. Whereas, Mr. McGee, your sleep number setting is?
100. I like the firmest of all firms.
The sleep number people have perfected the adjustable firmness factor of beds. They invented it. They've got it down. It's perfect. There's a lot more stuff they've got, too, and a lot of great beds out there. And you want to see them right now. Why? Because this is the big event. Save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed this week. Special financing, by the way, is also available for a limited time. Details, of course, are at your Sleep Number store, sleepnumber.com/BT show. Get some good sleep. You deserve it. And Sleep Number beds have a lot of different things going on. Some of them have special temperature controls or things where you can raise or lower your head. Get the details. And, of course, adjustability is the core factor of the Sleep Number bed. Okay, Josh, what's your Sleep Number setting?
65.
There you go, kind of right there in the middle. That's okay. Not too firm, not too soft. That's the perfect one for Josh. If this were Goldilocks, you'd be very comfortable. The Sleep Number store, sleepnumber.com/BT show. My favorite story today, 2 words in the headline, ice cream and spaghetti. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Carl Lewis, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Morning, I'm Mark Allison.
If you take a girl to dinner and she asks the maitre d' for a better table, she's never going to be satisfied with anything in her whole life.
That's one of the rules.
One of the rules in here.
Just go to the bathroom and go right out the window. Leave your car, buy another one. It'll be cheaper.
Tom has one of those rules.
That's one of the rules in this book.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Watch the way that a date treats a waiter or waitress,
or
because that's how they'll treat you in 3 months.
Yep.
That's the rule of thumb.
Well, that's more about one of those people who you just can't please.
Okay, you have a song about that?
A little song about
that.
All right.
Go ahead.
Took her to Hawaii. The waterfalls made my hair frizzy. Went to Vegas too. The lights gave me a migraine. Then we went to Paris. I didn't like the fries. No one ruins love like you. Took her off to Rome. There were too many Italians. Had the finest pasta. I don't eat carbs. Saw the Sistine Chapel. That made my neck hurt. No one ruins love like you. The beaches of Tahiti, there was nowhere to pee-pee. Full moon up above, that was kind of creepy. The finest hotel, I thought it was seedy. We made passionate love, I couldn't see the TV. The pyramids of Egypt, that made my skin dry. The Taj Mahal, too, that was too drafty. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, I would sue the contractor. No one ruins love like you.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
Radio. His name is Apollo Johnson, and he's America's #1 astronaut. But he's also a well-endowed ladies' man. Monumental Pictures proudly presents Apollo 13 and a half.
Oh, Apollo, your rocket is so big.
Adult film star Dick Mahogany in his first starring role since Shaft's Lethal Weapon is astronaut Apollo Johnson. And when he's not orbiting the Earth, he's going around the world. Apollo Johnson, he's not just an astronaut, he's a charter member of the 100,000 Mile High Club. And believe me, there's nothing weightless about Apollo 13 and a half.
Oh, Apollo. Now I know why they call it the Johnson Space Center.
He's Apollo Johnson, and not even the shuttle can hold all of his cargo. Look at that load. Apollo 13 and a half from Monumental Pictures, rated PG-13 and a half.
Oh, boy.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Kristi did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah. Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
No. Hey, look, ladies. If I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on.
Well,
let it snow.
If you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
I wouldn't say 8.
If you're on top, Godspeed to your ribs, ladies. Is that what we're getting at?
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. You believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there? And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, the arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Can't help yourself. Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Like a bad odor lingers.
That's Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Kind of lingers. It was a classic song from Here Come the Mummies. Kind of lingers.
Yeah.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Josh Arnold's here.
Hey.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Got some emails, Tom.
Well, what do you got? You go ahead. I got to find some.
Many emails. Dear people.
Hi.
Coming from someone who recently had a very bad injury to my groin. Ooh. 7 stitches.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
I'd rather have that pain in the groin than listen to that crap from yesterday. Okay. And from Steven, knowing the format of the show, you, of course, will have to play the Radish song for Kristi because she came back, missed it yesterday. But please, just do it once, and we already have. With all due respect, the Radish song is no...
Our love is alive.
That's what they're saying, Tom. They want to hear Susie.
So it begins.
Susie with a Z.
And whoever the other fellow is saying.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Stumbling in. That's right.
I have a letter on this topic.
Okay.
This comes to us from Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Monday's show was so damn funny. I haven't heard Josh get that angry about a song. Then she writes, plant a radish, plant a radish. Since he lost his mind about the song, I think she means this one. My
It's a hell of a lot better than the Radish song.
I think it is. There's an argument to be made that it's
basically
100 times better.
Now that song and this, they're the same thing, really.
No.
Well, we wouldn't have Captain of Our Heart were it not for.
Thank you. They got together in the lab. Okay, we've got to do something better than that.
What an odd phrase. If you stop and think for a second. Oh, I don't know. You see Dave? Yeah, he's the captain of her heart.
Oh, it's real silly.
He used to be a lieutenant. What do you mean the captain of her heart?
He's in charge of her heart.
It's real stupid. Yeah.
But it's not as dumb as planting a radish.
No. True.
No.
True.
Worst Broadway song ever.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Okay.
And I don't think those guys Double had any other hits, period. End of story.
Boy, they crapped that out and went, you know what, we're done.
Can't get any better than that.
Nope. That's what we got.
A magical time.
I
in what
like
was
that
called
song. I like the song.
adult contemporary at the time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that and Bertie Higgins. And,
Now it's yacht rock.
And Rupert Holmes. And,
yes, you're a Kristi. Right now it's called
Matthew Wilder's Never Gonna Break His Stride.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yacht
Do you?
Rock.
Do you like Matthew Wilder?
I do.
Oh, really?
I like that.
Great.
Jigs out.
I'm out.
A good shooting, Tex.
Thanks.
Now we have a lot to get to today. That would include some interesting things in the world of sporting news. Over there at the sports desk, it's Mr. Chick McGee. What have you got?
What now? All right. Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia. Boy, that's a good song.
That's a good song.
And Ray Charles.
Even Willie Nelson's version.
What
So
about
many.
the Peaches Out Down in Georgia song by Justin Bieber? You like that one?
I'm not familiar with that.
I like my peaches down in Georgia. Oh, it's good.
That's actually a very good song.
I like the baby. Oh, I like that.
Now, do you like Boz Scaggs, Georgia?
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that one, but I know he does a song called Georgia.
What about
it's on Silk Degrees?
Yeah, Silk Degrees.
What about Georgia on My Mind? What about Midnight Train to Georgia?
I like that because the Pips go woo woo.
Yes.
It sounds
Georgia. Why? John Mayer.
It sounds corny, but Jason Isbell has a great record, and it's all just songs about Georgia. It's
I'm
really,
unfamiliar
really
with this. I got to go back now.
That's good. Came in a couple years
Jason
ago.
Isbell?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's got a lot of covers from bands from Georgia.
Yep. Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, Driver 8, they do from REM.
And I love that the Georgia Satellites had a couple great tunes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself. Okay. But not every state.
No hugging, no kissing.
Not every
wedding ring.
Not every state really lends itself to cool rock and roll stuff.
Well, yeah. Midnight Train to North Dakota doesn't have a ring to it, does it?
I wonder what state has the fewest cool songs.
Ohio.
Rhode Island.
Remember they wanted to make Hang On Sloopy, the Ohio song, the official song of Ohio? Remember that?
And what was the logic?
Ohio State plays it during the games.
Oh, is it because Rick Derringer's from? Isn't he from Dayton?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I think.
I thought it was the Ohio State Buckeyes.
But I mean, there's a bunch of cool songs. There's songs about Florida and Georgia and Mississippi.
Sure. As far as I'm concerned, Rick Derringer wrote our national anthem. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Tom has no idea what you're talking about. All American.
I don't either.
Is that from Rock and Roll Hoochie Coos on that album, right? American.
I don't know, but it was Hulk Hogan's theme song. But that's Rick Derringer, baby.
I wanted Josh to sing the whole song. A cappella.
I never heard it either.
By all accounts, and I don't care if Rick hears this or not, Rick Derringer is the biggest hillbilly you're ever going to want to meet.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like him even more.
There you go.
He's great.
There you go.
He's not the big. He's kind of a short guy.
He's a tiny little guy.
Very nice
He's
guy.
a tiny,
super talented.
most hillbilly.
Great guitar.
Nice.
Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it. I will die on this hill.
And I am
including All American Boy. No.
He plays all of Weird Al stuff, right, Josh?
Yeah. And
I don't know.
Yeah, and then get the
My Bologna.
Edgar Winter's White Trash live album called Roadwork. It's amazing.
Oh, God.
Featuring Rick Derringer.
Georgia starts its drive for an unprecedented. Shut up, college football.
This is the incredibly exciting.
Do you want
college football?
You started this.
They haven't even started playing the games, and you have to pick the best team.
Our love is
That's what you're gonna get.
Okay, the research I did while you guys were chatting about whatever you were chatting about.
I think it's nice you referred to us arguing as chatting.
Yeah,
I like that.
Apparently, few songwriters are inspired by these states: Carolinas, Connecticut, Missouri, or Alaska.
Carolina's got great songs.
Carolina on my mind, for God's sake.
Best song ever.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Connecticut, Missouri, or Alaska.
Whatever you're looking at, delete that source.
Yeah.
They're entirely wrong.
It's from the Washington Post, for God's sake.
Those are the least sung about states. So there's one song.
Well, I think the song that was sung the loudest is North Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off, spin it around your head, spin it like a helicopter. Are you not into P.D. Pablo, Josh?
No, I don't know who that is.
You would love this song. It's the hypest rap song of all time.
Oh.
You'd be all about P.D. Pablo, my friend.
P.D. Pablo. P.D. Pablo?
And he goes, who am I? P.D. Pop. Then he says the F word. It's awesome. It's just the greatest.
All right.
You guys got to get into P.D. Pops.
Absolutely wrong. There's several great Carolinas. Well, no, but it's just that whoever wrote that's an idiot.
It's Connecticut, Nebraska. There's no songs about, there's a record about Nebraska, I guess. North and South Dakota, I'd imagine.
I'm just telling you what you do your research. I did mine. That's the best I
Well, you're immediately able to remember James Taylor, Carolina on my mind.
Yeah.
There's one. Go ahead.
And North Carolina, come on, raise up.
Let's see, Marshall Tucker Band. Were they from what? Spartanburg?
Neil Diamond, Sweet Carolina.
It's not who they're not where musicians are from.
No, but I mean they sing about
songs about. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to argue with you.
Caroline.
North and South.
He has.
I could have been more clear.
There's a Broadway show. Isn't it Beautiful Noise? Is that right? Is that out right now? Yeah. It's all Neil Diamond songs.
Supposed to be great.
Oh, right on. Thankfully, though, Neil's absent. So I'm kidding. Come on.
Neil is not well right now.
Well, that's why he should be absent.
The musical deals with that,
Why
too.
he's not in it?
He's right behind you.
Oh, my God.
What'd you say?
You know, as if my remark wasn't mean enough. Thankfully, Neil's not there. And Tom goes, he's not well.
I want to sing the guy.
I want to underline this. He's dying. All right.
Doctor, I want to live.
No, it's Papa. Remember?
Well, he's talking to the doctor. This guy.
Yeah, now he's sick because he's
Nobody's so sick he thinks the doctor's his father.
And the doctor looks, I have no sons.
Now, we're, of course, referencing the incredibly bad movie version
The Jazz Singer.
of The Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond. Oh,
Laurence Olivier.
painful. Very, very painful.
Turn on your something.
Turn on your
Turn on your
sump
sump pump.
Yeah, they sold it. They sold it to a sump pump company.
Pay a sewer bill. Tom has written
Oh,
in.
that's a tough subject. Don't even bring it up.
He says, after hearing yesterday's show regarding planting radishes, I'm paraphrasing a little bit. I realized nothing further can be done in comedic radio. The genre is complete.
You did a whole show on planting radishes?
No, but it sure as hell seemed like it.
Tom continues, I'll be spending my remaining days listening to other Tom Jones and engaging in homoerotic gardening.
Which is the most fun kind of gardening. Straight gardening is boring as hell, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we had several gay listeners write in saying they were astonished that the singing in that may be beyond any form of
Josh's initial take, I don't think I've ever laughed so hard. Very.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed it.
Okay, well,
you were having a good time though, right?
Oh, I was having a great time.
It was fun. It was fun. Now let's just move forward.
Yeah.
And we'll try to find out if there's. I guess maybe the category instead of the most songs. Are there any states that don't have a good song about them?
Well, but then you get to what's a good song.
That's subjective.
You think, you know, the sun comes out of somebody's white trash. What is it? The song, the album you're talking about? Somebody, Edgar Winter's White Trash.
It's one of the best live. It's
whatever.
Top 10 live albums of all time.
Never heard it, and I managed to make it through live.
Edgar Winter's a genius. By the way, he's going out on the Ringo Starr tour. Don't miss it.
Well, he better hurry.
I'm going to see that coming up in
It'll be
September.
tremendous.
Very excited.
Edgar Winter's White Trash with Jerry
report back.
LaCroix. What's the name of that album? Roadwork. But I'm just saying, there's every Carolina James Taylor song is brilliant. I'm just saying, most states have at least one great song.
Some people don't like James Taylor.
But
can you comprehend that?
No, but you can. I don't think it's you can't argue that that's not a great song.
I think you can argue that that's not a great song.
Well, that's what I forgot. I'm looking at our government right now. You can. Yes, you can.
Let's bring that in.
Yeah.
You know, when you stand up on a table and tell us not to say things, and then you come in here and say the things.
No, it's all of Washington.
No integrity, Chick.
No integrity. The man lacks integrity. That's the problem.
I would say this.
He's a liar.
I would say the most pro-state songs would probably be California.
Sure.
In Texas.
Well, that's because of the Beach Boys, I would think.
Yeah. New York's got a ton of
California, Bremen, New York, yeah.
Texas has got a lot. New York's got a lot.
It took me forever to tolerate the Beach Boys. I did not care for that weird Beach Boys singing. No. And it was, I don't know, probably 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I hadn't heard God Only Knows. Never heard it before.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. All of a sudden you go, wait a minute, these guys are really doing something here.
Exactly.
Yeah, it took me a little bit too for it to...
Well, I love the Beach Boys.
Well,
yeah.
But it's a little
beachy.
No, basic. If you
that's what I thought. For sure. And some of it is. And
That's
then
everybody had a surfboard.
Then it got real complicated. Right.
Produced by the father, and then
that sounds.
Well, Brian
so I was saying the Beatles started sort of competing in terms of like, oh, we need to up our game.
Good Vibrations is put a pair of headphones on and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And then I heard stories about Mike Love and
don't read about him.
Traveling in the
Don't read about the band. Don't read about the band. Enjoy the music.
Stay away from Mike Love.
Enjoy the music.
And then his father making Brian poop on the dinner's dining table.
Don't
you know, I mean, but that's when it got interesting.
Separate
for me.
the dancer from the dance, okay?
He made Brian do what?
I'm going to separate you from your arms.
Rough childhood.
That's a great threat.
No, oftentimes you're better off with many of these artists not knowing anything about them.
Sure.
Just enjoy the music. Enjoy
It's all about the music.
the beauty of what do we start this off with?
When you hear Gary Glitter, don't think about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, double.
I find the same thing with dictators. Don't look at them for their bad days. Look at them for the good they tried to bring to the world.
Oh my gosh.
What's the
Many of them were very fine orators.
By the way, what's the joke? What's the difference between a dictator and a dictator? What is it?
I don't know this.
Isn't there a
It's all like one's a jockstrap and one's a...
Isn't there a potato? There's a jockstrap and
definitely
a potato. And the potato's a dictator?
What is dictator? And
Oh, my
we're going to have to research this.
We'll be back.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Yeah.
A little bit of Captain of Your Heart, ladies and gentlemen.
Now this, in my mind, is better than a little Deuce Coupe. I'm sorry. That's the way I feel.
You know what? I respect your opinion.
Thank you.
It sounds like the background music in a training video for HR.
Yeah.
Great singing.
It's real embarrassing, but it's...
Oh, it's real silly and meaningless, but vapid, I think someone would say.
Well, fellas, we got the drugs. We might as well make music today, right? We ran to the studio time. The dealer came over.
I don't have time to write anything. Just give me a word. Captain, okay, here we go.
Hey, guys, let's write a song that defines being on hold. Okay.
Think grocery store.
The captain of produce.
Now, do you think it started off as the captain of your heart, or do you think it evolved from something else?
Like the private of your heart initially, or?
Well, you don't want to be a private.
Well, maybe
You want it. That sounds like. You know,
this is my
just
private
another one.
part.
Sounds like your heart has a penis.
Josh, your thoughts?
I like the song "My Heart Has a Penis." Who was that? Was that?
I think it was Dee Snider. I think it was his solo work.
My heart has a penis.
Oh, it's a good song. Lovely.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Now, we have to take a break just because we need to.
You know what I'd like to take a break from?
Where?
What?
My house. And I love my home, but the money I'm spending on it, the
tell me about
constant
it.
repairs. Listen, thankfully, Angie's out there, and Angie's made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Everyday maintenance and repairs, when really all I want to do is make some of my dream projects a reality. But no, the money has to go into getting trees taken down and getting siding put back up. I'm a little bitter. But thankfully, Angie's on my side. I Angie that whenever I can. I find skilled local pros who will deliver the quality and expertise I need. Angie can do it for you. Angie has over 20 years of home service experience. They've combined it with new tools like their wonderful Angie app to simplify the whole process. Bring them your project on that app or go online, answer a few questions. Angie can handle the rest from start to finish. It's already starting to feel a little better. Or Angie will help you compare quotes from multiple pros and connect instantly. That means you can take care of just about any project in only a few taps. Because look, when it comes to getting the most out of your home, you can do this when you Angie that. Here's what you do. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much, Josh. Coming up, we'll visit the sports desk with Chick McGee. We'll explore what states have great songs about them. I think there's got to be one for each state, no?
Maybe. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, okay, we'll find out. We'll work on this. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I met her at the cart corral, but I hardly ever see her now. Got wrapped up in sin when she helped me push it in. Set my heart on fire through chrome-plated wire. Right there at the cart corral. My cart was full of meat and that San Francisco treat. Chunky soup eats like a meal with a dash of squeaky wheel. Rogaine so I won't get bald. 4 bags of Epsom salt. 2 cartons of Pall Mall. And a copy of Walking Tall. That Buford parcel was something else. Her cart was hunkered down with red bullet crown. Baby seat full of bread, knock same before her head. The whole parking lot could see just what she meant to me. 2 liters of Mountain Dew and some tomatoes for making stew. Paige and Stu Pedazza, I met her at the cart corral, but I hardly ever see her now. Got wrapped up in sin when she helped me push it in. It's a parking lot oasis in all them empty spaces right there at the cart corral. What I like is the parking's free and you don't have to pay for it. Our carts rolled toward the street, about lost half my meat. We kindly hit head on. She was talking on her phone. Everybody stopped and stared when her wings flew in the air. So much for making toast, that string on my pot roast. They give you enough to tie your shoes with. Don't chop that much at all, on account of my cholesterol. Clean up on aisle 2, because my heart just spilled the truth. Kotex value pack, and Jemima owed her back. So set in her ways, that I'll see her in 30 days. Get it?
Get it.
I met her at the cart corral, but I hardly never see her now. Got wrapped up in sin when she helped me push it in. I'll probably kick a shine if she will be mine. Right there at the cart corral. Hop the wheelie, hit my pants. Right there at the cart corral. Kindly did a little dance, clip and save a place for me. Good night.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
I didn't mean to laugh.
There are some things you don't want to say to a naked guy.
Can you help me find it?
There are things you never say to a naked dude.
Does that thing come with an air pump?
I thought you said you had small pox.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
But your feet are so big.
Aw, that's cute.
Hang on, I'll get my tweezers.
Oh, it's like a little light switch.
For a second there, I thought you had a third nipple.
I didn't know they could be innies.
Well, this explains your big car.
You don't want to say to a naked guy.
Wow, your boobs are bigger than mine.
Hi, this is comedian Sean Morey, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Comedian Steve Altman.
It's the technology. What we can do today. We can put a man on the moon. We can send cameras out to Saturn, take pictures, send them back. Computers. You know, but we still can't make a coffee maker that doesn't go... Hell, that wakes me up. I don't really need the coffee now, thanks! I'm awake and irritable! I got one of those cordless phones.
Yeah?
And
yeah.
those are cool. You walk around the house, be outside. You can be in the bathroom now and be on the phone. This is great. That noise? I'm making coffee right now.
We might as well take it to the next level. I want to see that should be the next reality show, the Oz couple. Ozzy Osbourne and some other unintelligible foreigner living together and their little adventures, you know. Arnold Schwarzenegger runs in with an apron on.
Listen to me, Ozzy. I can't have dishes sitting around the kitchen all over the place.
I just said breakfast, man.
Every time I go out of town, I come back, it's like a war zone in here. I can't live like this anymore.
I was going to get around to you came running in here like a Nazi. As soon as I learn how to do another impression, I'm getting another roommate, man.
On November 15th, 1864, Major General William Tecumseh Sherman began his famous March to the Sea. Sherman led his troops from Atlanta, Georgia, to the ocean port of Savannah. As he was leaving, Sherman set the city on fire, gutting 40% of it. Atlanta wouldn't be burned this badly again until they gave their franchise tag to Michael Vick.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Get information.
What's so funny?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
That's Willie Griswold.
I got a letter.
Got a letter. Willie has a letter. That's Josh Arnold. He's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and I'm going to let Tom handle it. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much.
You handle it, baby.
All right.
You go.
I've got it. We're talking about...
He's got it.
Is there a great song for every state?
No. It's got to be the answer's got to be no.
I feel like we'd know them if they were great.
Exactly.
Well, we do know them, and I'll tell you.
I think it's got to be. I'm just going to say the best state song has to be "Caroline in My Mind." James Taylor.
Yeah.
That's got to be it.
Does a song about a city count for a state? Does Sweet Home Chicago count for Illinois?
I don't think so.
No, it has to be a state, not a city.
Kristi, I was asking the question. Okay.
What was that city?
Cities are different.
Hey, everybody, watch this. What was that city? That's a song you were about?
Chicago.
Did you used to live there?
No, it's Kristi's daughter just moved there. You should talk to her about it.
Oh, yeah. I get to go this weekend. Would you like to join me?
Well, let me think about that.
I mean, Tom, there's a great song about Vermont.
There.
You know what I mean? We would know about it, wouldn't
How
we?
about the rain in Maine stays mainly on the plain?
Is that the rain in Spain?
We're not talking countries.
I said Maine. Isn't that
it's Spain.
No, there's another version of it. It's Maine, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We have Maine coming up in the news. What's your letter, Willie?
Oh, I just let's see. Gary wrote in, and he just compliments kind of all of us
Gary's
as
full
fun
of
things we
crap.
do. Josh, he was in the grocery store. He usually eats fruit for breakfast, but he tried Raisin Bran Crunch. He loves it.
Oh, good.
But he said that he liked my laugh, and he says whenever I get cracked up, it's kind of contagious. But he has a typo in cracked, and he says whenever you get cranked up and laugh at something, and I just want to make cranked up canon for this show.
Yeah.
That cranked me up, man. I'm cranking up over here.
I like cranked up.
Maybe he meant it.
You think so?
You get cranked up.
I get kind of wild sometimes. I get the fire underneath me.
Doesn't cranked up imply a use of meth?
I think at a time it meant speed or whatever. What was crank? Or what is crank?
Crank was a
crack?
Right after crack was crank. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I thought crank.
Crank.
I think crank.
Biker crank was meth.
No, crank was a drug. Absolutely.
I know, but yeah, okay.
Oh, meth?
Well, now...
You guys want to do meth one morning?
You know what?
No.
Yep.
We probably have the best morning of our lives.
I'm in.
That's why you can't do it.
We'd be certain we'd have the best
I mean,
moment of our lives.
you've seen photos of people who've been just on meth for years,
Right.
and they look so bad. That has to be a testament to how good that drug is.
They love it for a reason.
They would allow themselves to become those people.
Like when I watched the movie School of Rock, I wanted to get the guitar and I wanted to watch the movie School of Rock every day. And School of Rock is only so good. I bet you meth is way better than School of Rock.
Oh.
Well, I'll step back. And
I like my teeth.
That's why I'm not going to do it. I'm using restraint.
Sure, I get it.
But man.
Come on, Tom. Let us do meth.
Buy some meth, Tom.
If you're just joining us, it's Meth Mondays. Josh is eating his own elbow.
It's good.
We got some road work coming up. Look at this. Willie G is going to be this Thursday it's Thursday evening.
Maybe he'll get cranked up.
At the Summit City Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah. If you got any meth, bring it to the comedy show.
No,
Don't say that.
With Joey Molinaro.
I'm kidding, you guys. Don't bring. I'm going to bring my own. Okay?
Willie, there's a guy out here. That's how that would go.
Dear Tom, you were asking if there's a song for every state. I am from Michigan, and of course there's the song America by Simon and Garfunkel.
Mm-hmm.
Mentions hitchhiking to Saginaw. And of course...
No, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count. That's a city.
Doesn't count.
And the city's not even the name of the song. Sweet Home Chicago doesn't
has the line, Michigan seems like a dream to me now.
Right.
And then, of course...
But that song's called In America. It's not
America.
the country.
It's not called Michigan.
How about, and then, of course...
Even Paul Simon knew, I can't name this Michigan. No one will like it.
It's called, America.
The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, of course.
So
Once again, doesn't count.
The state of Lake Superior.
How did I know you'd want to crowbar Michigan into our conversation? What's going on? Are you in love with someone in Michigan?
No, I'm just...
You have to tell me.
We're going to find a shoebox full of letters.
Someone named Lucinda from Lake Leelanau.
He's had this...
Who pines every day at 3
He
for
had
Tom.
this secret life we didn't know about.
It would be so funny if you already have 3 families and then you'd have a secret family.
Yes. Like Charles Corral. Didn't he have a secret family? Yeah.
No bigger Charles Kuralt fan than Tom Griswold.
Right. There you go.
No, he was CBS, right? And he did that On the Road feature.
Yeah, he did On the Road all right. He wanted to see his wife.
And then when he died, they found out he had 2 separate families.
Yeah.
Putting that together in today's world.
Tonight's report is sweet, sweet pudding.
What? Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, now, Mr. McGee, what have you got over there?
Well, I tried earlier, and you wouldn't let me.
And I'm not going to let you now. Good email here.
Yeah.
And I was wondering this a little bit myself, Pat Godwin.
Yeah?
It says, David, I remember not so many years ago, Pat Godwin speaking of his love of radishes.
Yeah.
In fact, you've been known
That's
to
true.
take them and eat them in the grocery store while you shop.
You take a bite of it like it's an apple.
Steal a radish.
My son hates me doing that.
David wonders,
So does the grocery store.
do you think there might be a correlation between your upbringing, being around the Fantastics growing up, and your love of radishes? Do you think?
I don't know. That may be. I mean, my mom made radish sandwiches. I love them.
We had radish sandwiches here on the show one morning in your honor.
I've always loved radishes.
Yes.
Pat, keep eating them. Keep eating them, buddy, because it keeps them away from me, and they're ruining my salads, and they have been for years.
Sorry to hear it, Willie.
Radishes
They're
are
tangy.
like snakes. They're not needed.
I love them.
It's a little bit of crunch, but at what cost?
They've got a natural spice.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little crunch.
Yeah.
And
Plant radish.
My palate is so
Eat a radish.
refined.
Pat, this
Like
is
my daddy do.
This is the only... If there is a multiverse, this is the only universe where you're not the greatest director of a black box theater, and you've got all these kids. Plant a radish? Enunciate, boy.
Now when you dance now, more balls. Props, please.
More sports coming up.
I'm off to my scarf closet.
well, I'm being inundated with songs about each state. It's you'll be surprised how many that there are that you've heard that you just kind of forget about.
Can we talk about other states other than Michigan?
I'm just reading the mail.
We'll be back with that.
Can we not accept any more from Michigan?
Carolina has 2 songs.
At least. And then, of course, Mississippi, of course, has. Anyone?
Mississippi Queen?
Oh, right,
yeah.
MISSISSIPP. Is that a song? Maybe.
There is a song with that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Mississippi Queen, great.
Yeah.
We'll
Maine
come back. We've got a lot to explore here. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More Bob and Tom next. Got a comment? Our email.
Ingrid, you're going to sing one of your tunes for us right now. Which one is it?
I was thinking that would be a good idea. You just want me to do a monologue or something?
Well, no. There's been some controversy that apparently there's this rap version of. Are you going to do what's going to happen here? I'm a little confused.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, all right. We'll have fun, right? All right.
Sure.
I just became so Staten Island. So, this is the song that was on the Old Navy commercial. So we've played it over and over and over again because it was the song that actually made it to radio.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day, I don't know, my brain just sort of went crazy and I wanted to do something different. And so I did something different and it sort of stuck because we need to change it up a little bit. So we'll do that version for you. I hope you like it. This is called The Way I Am, the remixed version.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Alright, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage, wax a trump like a candle. Dance from a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook when my DJ revolves it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ice baby.
Uh-huh. Well, he needs the money.
I believe Queen gets it.
Hey, don't hate. Don't hate.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "Where the auntie and uncle in Bel Air?" I whistled for a cab, but when it came near, the license plate said fresh. It had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it. You're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cab, "You're home, I'll smell you later." Looked in my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. Oh, man. Here we go. We'll do the real one. If you were falling, then I would catch you. If you need a light, I'd find a match. 'Cause I love the way you say good morning. And you take me the way I am. If you are chilly, here, take my sweater. If your head is aching, I'll make it better. 'Cause I love the way you call me baby. And you take me the way I am. And I'll buy you Rogaine when you start losing all your hair. So on patches to all you dare. 'Cause I love you more than I could ever promise. And you take me the way I am. Oh, you take me the way I am. You take me the way I am.
Beautiful. Wow.
Very nice.
Yes.
Ingrid
Good voice
Michaelson
this morning. Yeah.
Ingrid and her band is sounding great. Very nice mix, too. Thanks to all of the technicians here. Did such a nice job. That was very good. It really sounded great.
I'm gonna read these signs around here.
I see.
And
Fascinating.
they have two airports on the island of Maui, and one is called like Hilly Willy Pooly, and then they call the other one Willy Willy Polly, and then I go to the wrong one, and I'm the idiot. It's supposed to be Hilly Willy Pooly, not Willy Willy Polly. They're going to be an hour and a half apart. They shouldn't sound exactly the same. Not Hilly Willy Pooly, Willy Willy Polly. I have a theory, and I think everything in Hawaii was named by Mel Tillis in a hurry. Is what happened. They just brought Mel over. Mel, what'd you call that? Okay, come on over here. Pie. Mel, what would you call that big, beautiful bird? Well, yeah, that's good. That's the
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Yeah.
Rick Schrader is our guest, and Rick is on
on his, well, frankly, you're on your second marriage. I don't know if I should bring this up.
Yes, I am. Maybe men and women living together is just too much anyway. I think, it's just too much pressure. I think men and women should live around the corner from each other. Much better let you call each other up every morning. Hello, you being a jerk? Yes, I am. Click, right? That's it. Go to a movie, instead of getting up every morning and spinning the big pain wheel. Today's mind game, vague remarks about your failures at work. Hey, all right.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Everyone took it. Yeah. So how do you prove that you're of illegal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please.
And 40 beers.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Exactly right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It wasn't your fault. Kristi Lee at the news desk. I'm well aware of what happened. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
And I have a true life Tom Griswold story.
Oh,
Come
great.
on. There's Willie. Did I say hello, Willie Griswold?
Not yet, but sometimes those true stories are the scariest stories.
Those
Chick.
are heartbreaking, is what I like to call them. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, just trying to get along with the guys, and here's Tom Griswold. So I come in this morning, and I look at Tom, and most mornings, Tom and I have like 15, 20 minutes. We kibitz.
Sure.
We talk.
Yeah.
Mostly about you people. And
Sure.
so I go, hey, I'm really enjoying that audiobook. Steve Martin does Born Standing Up.
It's great.
I'm really, and he goes, oh, well, I enjoyed that about 20 years ago.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
I love that book. I read it
20 years ago.
I'm sure it still stands as a great piece of art. Fascinating man, brilliant artist of many.
Absolutely. And a terrific book for anybody even remotely interested in comedy. And
Yes, I'm so glad you're enjoying.
What a cool! Remember that part in his book? His first headlining date ever is going to be in New York City, and he's got this young, these two people opening for him, and I believe it's Mick Fleetwood and Stevie Nicks, and no one shows up to the show, and he cancels the show.
What?
Amazing.
Could you imagine no one showing up to see an early version of Fleetwood Mac and Steve? Incredible!
Wow.
It's amazing. I saw Billy Joel.
Here we go. Here we go. I'll do it. I saw Billy Joel with Kinky Friedman and the Texas Jew Boys. It was amazing. It was Max's Kansas City. Very good. I will never forget it.
13 people.
And anybody I come in contact with will never forget it either. Is that about it?
And I can say the name of the band. Don't worry. They told me I was one of their goys.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously. Okay, seriously.
I grew up with all of them in Shaker Heights. You know that. You know that about me.
Pretty much summarized the story. That's pretty good.
There you go.
Was there a lot of people there?
No, you'd be
amazed.
You'd be amazed. I was right there at the tip. Point of the spear is what they call me.
Okay, you know what?
In fact, I yelled out, hey, you're a piano man, and he ran with it.
Don't go changing.
Love it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3 people there.
I know that it's poetic license, but does the phrasing and the order of tonic and gin instead of gin and tonic bother anybody in the song
The whole
piano?
thing, yeah.
Yes.
Microphone smells like a beer.
No, the only one that bothers me is Davy in the Navy.
Bread in your jar.
I love all of it.
I can't help it.
What's wrong with bread in your jar?
No one said bread.
I don't want to speak for Billy Joel, but if he were here, he'd go, what the hell's your people's problem?
Yeah, it bought me a house.
give it
Leave me
another-
alone.
Millions of people love that song.
Yeah,
Because I'm taking my
I would've loved it,
private
but
jet to a sold-out show at Madison Square
Yeah.
I
Garden.
still love that song. It's all fine.
They rhyme Davy and
But I'm just
Navy.
saying, if you go to a bar and you're like, hey, can I get a tonic and gin? They're going to look at you a little bit, right? It's a gin and tonic. That's the order you say it.
Or they're going to go, yeah, I like Billy Joel too, and give you your cocktail. How about that?
Hey, Jay-Z was pulled over for doing 55 and a 54. I don't want to hear you complain about convenient rhymes.
He's not wrong.
First of all, who has a 54 speed limit?
Exactly. So Billy Joel's allowed to order a tonic and gin.
In my head now, it's Billy Joel versus Jay-Z. Like they're going to fight each other over poetic license.
There's a lot of that out there in song. It's okay. I
Sure,
guess,
yeah.
I think you're right, Willie. Poetic license is the key. And we'll just go with that from now on.
My problem with the tonic and gin is that man is making love to it.
What are you doing
Yeah.
here now?
Doesn't that sting?
Yeah, I stuck my old tonic and gin.
Wow. Now it looks like a white Russian.
That hurt. Bravo.
Wait a minute. What's the drink? Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Is it a cement mixer? or
Cement
something?
mixer. No, that's...
What's the one that looks like
That's
a...
at Culver's. That's their answer to the Blizzard, right? The concrete mixer.
What's the alcoholic beverage that looks like layers of...
There are a few.
There are a few
Black and
of those
tan can look that way.
shots.
Oh, yeah, black and tan. Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, yeah, and I'm not sure if that's in any song. So we could do a whole separate show about songs about booze.
Sure.
Beer.
Oh, yeah.
God.
And but we're still trying to see if there's a great song about each state.
We're going to talk about it for another 20 minutes. Someone's going to find a list online. We're going to read it. You're going to get bored reading the list and tell us to stop reading the list.
No.
Boy,
He's
you've
got to
been
go.
in here just enough time, haven't you?
It's exactly what's going to happen.
He's going to get mad about the list.
Yeah.
That's not a complete list.
He's already
That's
mad
it.
because I found
It's
the
a crap
list.
news day and a crap sports day, so we can do whatever you want.
Crap
Oh, yeah.
sports day.
Lyle Lovin has a great song. It's called North Dakota. That's a great song.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The boys in North Dakota. Yeah, that's a great song. Well, Wichita lineman, does that count? Are you kidding me?
No.
No.
That's a city?
Yeah.
What if, does New York State of Mind? I guess that one counts. New York State
does.
of Mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not New York, New York. by
No,
Frank
that's
Sinatra.
specifically the city, isn't it?
Okay, going back
that's
to
a good
Indiana.
song.
That counts. Let's keep going. Does anybody have anything?
Kentucky woman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works, of course.
Devil went down
Nebraska,
to Georgia.
of course, by Springsteen.
Yes.
So the record Nebraska counts. Does he have
That's
a song?
It's a song.
That's a song.
Okay,
from
but
Nebraska,
got it.
yeah.
Okay,
Blue Hawaii.
what?
Elvis Presley's Blue Hawaii.
Right.
I believe it's blown Hawaii, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right, guys.
Yeah.
This is real boring.
I wasn't trying to get back to it. I'm just trying to make the point that every state's got something.
Have you heard Colin Hay has a version of Wichita lineman? It's really good.
The guy from
Sweet Home Alabama.
No, Colin Hay. No, the plumber who lives on the south side. Yes, the guy from Men at Work.
He can do no wrong.
California girls. We got all kinds.
California's going to be the winner. They're gonna,
Tennessee whiskey.
What about
Oh, that's a good song. Chris Stapleton.
North to Alaska?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
yeah.
Johnny
to
Horton, right?
Alaska.
Indeed.
Now, Rhode Island, I don't know. There's a song called Rhode Island by a band called The Front Bottoms.
Oh, they're good. The front bottoms are good.
Really?
It's like indie rock. Yeah, they're cool.
Okay. The name sounds like a sort of a sexual term.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going for there.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be provocative, get the people thinking.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought that was, never mind.
Oh, Donovan Woods, Portland, Maine. That's my favorite.
So that's about a city, though.
Oh, I don't know it.
Portland, Maine.
Yeah, but if you... Oh, fine. You know what? I guess we have no integrity as an organization anymore.
I just have one question. Whose kid is this?
All my exes live in Texas. That's a classic.
A lot of songs about Texas.
Yeah.
A lot of exes over there, Kristi. Boy, oh boy. How many times you been married?
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
That's
I tell you what, when you and I get married, when you're walking down the aisle, I don't care.
My marriages don't work. I don't care.
American woman. Oh.
Chick, I bet you look handsome as hell when she's walking down the aisle.
Oh,
You shed one single tear.
Oh,
like a
Jesus.
man in touch with his emotions.
That's right.
Looking good up there, buddy.
Damn right.
Didn't Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young have a song like Ohio? Or
Ohio, yeah.
Oh, that's a great song.
There's Dayton, Ohio by Randy Newman. Love that song.
Yeah.
Ohio by, yeah, that's an unfortunate song, though.
Funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I may not know what it's about.
I don't know anything.
You really should take a second listen.
Oh, should I?
Yeah. I'm
You
sorry.
might want to thread that up real quick.
It's polka. No. Let's. Is this your?
This is Donovan Woods. It's called Portland, Maine.
I want to
It's
cry.
going to make me cry.
Whatever is this?
It's an amazing song. Good morning.
I don't want to be talking on the phone every night.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know.
We have Maine in the news today.
PM, which time zone yours or mine?
We already have plenty of John Mayers.
This is so much better than anything we could ever do.
So beautiful.
Basic.
Basic.
Pedestrian.
It's heartbreaking. Here it comes. Here it comes. Shut up.
Josh is holding back tears.
I don't know where that is.
What's this gal's
He's
name?
not big on.
We're all just jerks.
So I think in this case only me.
He doesn't know where Portland, Maine
He's
is?
not big on geography, but boy, he can sing.
He doesn't know where Maine is.
No,
Doesn't
well, there's
know where
Portland,
Maine
Oregon,
is.
and Portland, Maine. I think that's the point.
Funny.
Actually, we have Maine in the news.
What is
This has been another episode of Here's Chick's Heart. Take it out in the driveway, run over.
What's the name of the artist?
Donovan Woods.
That's a great
It
song.
does sound like
We need to get him on. Let's get him on. Let's call him.
He sounds cool.
Call him right now.
Wow, that's a beautiful song. See, there you go.
Thank you, Tom.
And I was not aware of that one, and I'm glad to know about it. And
I'd like to talk to him. I'd like
much
to ask
better
him.
than what is it? Plant a radish.
Well, now it has a place, though, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Oh, my God, it's getting worse.
What is that? What is that little intro thing when you go bop, 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 bop? Is
Bring the piano up. I mean, that's at every place.
Can you use it for everything?
Willie went
Pretty
on
much,
for about
pretty
what
much.
seemed like 20 minutes about how vocalists use that as to find the note. Go ahead, Willie.
Sometimes
Here
you
we
use
go.
that to
Get
establish the key so a singer can find where it is. I talked about it for 10 seconds. You prick. I can't believe you're doing this in front of everybody.
He rolled over my heart first.
He's on my side now.
In Chick's defense, he said it felt like 20 minutes. He didn't say it was.
Thank you. And what do we know?
Don't be
Feelings are not wrong. Okay. Thank you.
Do not turn on that Portland Maine song. My emotions are in the air and I will cry. I will cry if you play it.
I don't understand.
Oh.
Does it start with that bit of a sound?
No, Tom.
Yeah, what was that?
I hope we get to talk to him. I'd like to ask him how it feels to sound like 80 other people on the radio.
Josh is being a prick. This is Chick's favorite, and you're crapping all over.
This guy's an artist.
Find out what her favorite vagina cream is.
Yeah, but you don't like Jack Johnson, but you like this?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, that might be partially. I'll take a look at that.
Okay.
Oh, that's very good. Okay.
What closing down coffee house did you record that
I've never been so hurt in my. Well, no, wait a minute. Hang on. No, I've been more hurt. Yeah, okay.
That is a beautiful song.
It is.
Thank you.
See, exploring these state songs, we may find some other classics.
It's in some TV show. I can't remember. That's how
I have no doubt if I put him on in my car, like on a road trip, I would just be a mess.
Josh, you're on fire, buddy.
Oh, right now, I want to talk about diamonds.
We could come back with I Love It, too.
We've got free diamonds. What? Wait, am I reading this right, Steven Singer? Oh, I see. Steven Singer is not happy with some of these lab-grown diamonds. So what he's doing, if you purchase a real diamond from Steven Singer, say it's an engagement ring for $500, $1,500, or $15,000, Steven is giving away a free 1-carat lab-grown diamond because he does not particularly care for this. He likes the real, natural, earth-born diamonds. Find out what I'm talking about by visiting IHateStevenSinger.com. Get the details. If lab diamonds were a good value, they'd be worth what you paid, but no. Steven has real, natural, earth-born diamonds, always worth 100% when you pay. And by the way, they're worth 100% of what you pay. And then if you want to turn them in and upgrade, they're going to retain that value. Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers. Find out what I'm talking about by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. Limited quantity while supplies last. Purchases required. That's why IHateStevenSinger.com is making everybody angry. Find out all the details. IHateStevenSinger.com for a real earth-born diamond. Coming up, we may get to sports. I'm not sure. We do have Maine, oddly enough, just by chance, in the news today. The state of Maine. We have goldfish news. My favorite headline has the words ice cream and spaghetti in it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
This song's called My Wiener. All right. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Weena. Hey, have you seen her? Everyone says she's amazing. She gets so jealous, she sticks her head up when I'm checking out the ladies. She needs so much attention, she's always hanging around. My Weena is lonely tonight. She cries when I turn out the light. She's only happy when I'm holding her tight. Oh, my Weena. Take a look at my Weena. My little Weena, queen of the scene, and all the girls wanna be around her. Her skin is so soft, I can't keep my hands off ever since the day I found her. She'll make your heart beat faster with the wink of an eye. My Weena is lonely tonight. She cries when I turn out the light. She's only happy when I'm holding her tight. Oh, my Weena. Have you seen my Weena? Get a load of mine. Sometimes she can't sleep at night, and I wake up and she's just looking at me, and she snuggles up tight when it's cold outside. She likes to show off when we're walking the beach, and she's always up for going extra innings. She's a sucker for a happy ending. We may not always agree, she's always here with me. See, it's about a puppy. My Weena is lonely tonight. She cries when I turn out the light. She's only happy when I'm holding her tight. Oh, my Weena. My Weena is lonely tonight. She cries when I turn out the light. She's only happy when I'm holding her tight. Oh, my Weena. My wonderful Weena.
Yeah.
Good dog. All right.
Good dog. Bowling for Soup from the new project.
Saw our clothes, and she really needs to make a sandwich. And she's buying bread at 7-Eleven. And the bread is wonder.
That's my idea.
Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, this is Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Hello, calling, visiting, listening to show.
We're visiting with comedian Frank Caliendo. He was just talking about Raymond Burr.
Oh, Frank
John Madden. Yes. Does the John Madden. Very good. He was doing his impression of the fabulous actor Raymond Burr. You're familiar with Mr. Burr, of course. Perry Mason.
Ironside, yes.
Actually, it was interesting because we were talking about one of Mr. Burr's earliest films, of course, the legendary, the film.
Not familiar with early Raymond Burr.
Yes, I was in Godzilla.
I never.
Frank, congratulations! You're here the 1 millionth time we've done that bit, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
actually have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up.
In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Willie flipped me off just moments ago.
I did.
Oh, my gosh. Seconds ago, flipped me off.
It was a lot of fun.
It was unbelievable.
Fun.
There's Josh Arnold. Hi. He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
What happened?
Chick, when you're right, man. And you're often right.
He wants to be unprepared. You have to want it to be that unprepared.
I'm just so proud of my son flipping you off in the hallway. The tradition continues.
No, and sitting here in the studio.
It was right here. It's really fun. Sometimes
show me the bird.
I wave at somebody, then I catch their eye, and I give them a nice smile. Like it's going to be like a, hey, like a fun greeting.
Yeah.
And then instead, I just throw them one of these.
Bang.
It's a good bit. Give it a shot.
Oh, no.
Do it to your kid. Have some fun with it, you know?
Does it look like he enjoyed it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's 7:20 and it's Chick, so.
Oh, you've done it now.
I just wanted to make my old man laugh, but he wasn't listening. So
I'm sorry. Someone threw this on my pile while I was gone.
What is it?
No, by the way, earlier I managed to break in and, in the style of Tom Griswold, tell Tom's seeing Billy Joel at Max's Kansas City story that Tom shared once or twice. And we're getting many emails, I guess, that Tom doesn't tell any more stories, that Chicks tells them like Tom.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's what people are wanting, Tom.
Do you know my Atlanta Rhythm Section story?
I don't think I know that one.
I don't even know that.
Well, the topic was going to see bands that are tremendous where there's nobody there.
Right.
And, yeah, I went to see the Atlanta Rhythm Section, the great band. And for some technical reason, there was some confusion about there were like 10 people there. But the Billy Joel thing was amazing. There was no one. It was just before he became really famous. And I told this. Does anyone else? Ace, you have to have a number. You've probably seen bands that became huge.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of going to see somebody and nobody's there.
Well, I mean, a handful. You don't have to be 0 people. It could be.
I saw MGMT super early on. I saw Kendrick Lamar super early on. This is different, but I saw Brian Regan during COVID at the Comedy Attic in Bloomington, and you don't get to see Brian Regan at a small club like that, and that was one of the best nights of my life.
I saw the Black Keys with about 20 people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
I saw Kings of Leon at a tiny little club.
I've seen that show, too.
That was very cool. Joshy, any of your faves?
I saw Nickelback, and there were about 10 of us. It was when their first album came out, and they had a song called Leader of Men, and it's awesome. I still defend it to this day. And,
is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
And, I was right there on the stage.
Well, Ace, you've been to more concerts than any of us. I would think that you'd have something.
But not empty rooms, no.
Maybe they knew you were coming.
One of the cool, I saw Alanis Morissette one year, and she was at this huge arena in Dallas. And I went up on, it was my birthday, and I was like, what am I going to do tonight here? I'm just here in Dallas alone. And I went, I'll go see Alanis Morissette. I'm a fan. And so I went, bought, and they were like, the only tickets we have left are in the pit. And I was like, that's fine. So I bought one, and me and 4 other people were in the pit. And the rest of the arena was filled.
Oh, wow.
But nobody, because who buys a pit ticket for Alanis Morissette?
Is it standing room in the
Yes.
pit?
So we were standing, and it was like me and 4 people in a space as big as like half a gymnasium almost.
Isn't that
Alanis and I made eye contact half the show. It was awesome.
Nice.
I fell in love so hard.
Aw.
She still hasn't answered my letters or responded to the dead cats I sent her.
I hope she looked at you during that movie theater line. And,
So that was fun.
Wow, eye contact. Huh?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you want to tell my Melissa Etheridge story?
Oh, boy.
I don't remember your Melissa.
I'd rather hear Chick's Melissa Etheridge story.
I talked to her. I interviewed her one time.
She came in for an afternoon interview.
Yes, and I was on the air in the afternoons. Well, I was on the air all day. In those days, making.
How did you do that?
Making $1,000 a year. And no, I just asked her. I said, now after a especially great show, do you Do you cook dinner for everybody on the bus? I thought it was a fun question. And she
How'd it
was
go
not.
over?
What's her face was with her then? The dark-haired girl she dated before the one she stayed with. For
La Bamba's wife, yeah.
Yeah, La Bamba's wife.
Nowadays, we make jokes like that with a certain amount of irony kind of implied.
Sure.
What year was that you made that joke, Chick?
80.
I was praying it was going to start with at least a 9.
Oh, no, 80 something, yeah.
She didn't think it was funny.
Not at all.
No, she didn't. She did not care for the chick shit.
She did not come to your window.
No.
My Melissa Etheridge story is more visual, really not. So it's probably not a good one to tell on the radio.
Oh, that's the one where you do the peace, you take the peace sign and put your tongue in the middle of it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, why'd you do that to her?
Yeah, why'd you do that to her?
Rude.
No, Tom saw someone do that to Melissa on stage.
No, Melissa had one of her early songs is one of my favorites. It's called Similar Features. It's a brilliant song.
Right.
And I was completely unaware of Melissa's work, knew nothing about it, went to the show.
It's no Donovan Woods, I'll tell you.
And and it was a largely female crowd.
Yes.
That and it was a great. But I happened to be right up front, the way Josh was at that other show. And in the middle of the set, a woman threw a beautifully what's filigreed. What's the when you modify a jacket? What's that called?
Embroidered?
Yeah, there you go. That'd be a better word. Embroidered like blue jean jacket that had all kinds of stuff applied to. Someone had taken a great deal of time and
Rhinestoned it up.
and she heaved it on stage, and Melissa held it up, and then the woman who was right next to me. This is sort of visual. Imagine if you're making the peace sign.
Yeah.
Except you flop it around, so your fingers or your thumb are facing your mouth.
Yeah, we get it.
And then you put the right below your chin here.
Yeah, we got it.
Then you stick your tongue out with a certain,
I don't want to watch your dad do
with
that.
a certain rapidity like
yes,
this.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
And she made that sign to Melissa, who appeared to enjoy it.
Well, sure, yeah. It's
there you go. See?
a compliment in a way.
Uh-huh.
I wish more women around here would feel that way. Every time I do it to the HR broad, she gets all pissed.
Wrong with the big jokes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fine, lady. I don't want to do that to you.
I was trying to be nice.
Your loss.
He's just harassing me.
I like your Greg Allman story. That's a goodie in the bathroom.
Well, Greg Allman was on the show one morning, and you'll never believe this, but we went to. Evidently, our bladders synced up, so we were in the bathroom at the same time.
I would tell this story.
I love this story.
Can you throw the last line to me? Can I please say the
absolutely. So I'm in the bathroom, and there's Greg Allman at the urinal, and Greg, quick as anything, looks at me and says,
"You guys, when you got to wake up." When you got to wake up?
No,
You
wait.
get up early. You get up this early.
Just say 5 a.m.
That's it. Yeah.
5 a.m.
Must really cut into your time to boogie.
There you go, Willie.
You can tell it. You can tell it.
No. That's essentially the story. You got to cut into your time to boogie.
And you know what? It does cut into my time to boogie.
It really does.
I wish I could boogie a little more.
Boogieing way down.
They used to call me the boogie man. And now I barely boogie.
Wasn't there a song called Boogeyman?
Yeah.
I'm the Boogeyman. I'm the Boogeyman.
That's what I am.
Turn me on.
The comedian from Watchmen. Yeah,
Yes.
Josh, I feel like you sang that at a talent show in 7th grade.
6th. Came in 9th. Thank you very much.
9th. There must have been a lot of talented kids.
There were 9 of us.
Were you in a talent show ever?
Yeah, every year.
Oh yeah.
I would do stand up, and then I would do, and then I would MC them. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was doing stand up in like 1st grade.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your first joke?
The first joke I ever wrote.
Take this apple, please.
Oh no. Wait, yeah, you've told us this, but I
love
forget
this.
it.
Billie Jean
That's right.
is not my lover.
Mm-hmm.
She's just some pants.
That's right.
You said lover when you were.
I did. Yeah.
In 1st grade.
And it got laughs.
Yeah.
No, I remember. That's on Josh's album, which came out last week. That's now. When's your new one coming out?
November 3rd.
Okay, we got a date.
Oh, yeah.
November?
That's right.
This year?
I got to redo the whole thing.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, my gosh. I thought you were doing more. So funny.
All right, now, once again, Willie on the road. That's coming up this Thursday.
Road work.
Opening for Joey Molinero, Summit City Comedy Club, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Come hang out, gang. Going to be fun.
I didn't think he heard me.
Man, you are really getting the look.
Willie's going to go do some road work.
Well, I'm sure whatever we're doing is certainly more exciting than your sports broadcast will be. I can only.
Okay, first of all, I haven't done a syllable of sports,
No,
so
you haven't.
can't blame me today.
Oh, I'm so excited to leave the zip code.
Well, Kristi, do you have any cool up close at concerts stories that are neat?
How close you want to get?
And we don't mean after show bang.
Oh,
Oh, there's the classic.
You know what? Well, I was really, I know this, but Michael Hutchence was I loved In Excess back in the day.
Sure.
And I was second row for one of their concerts, and unfortunately, he was singing to my girlfriend because she was a lot hotter than me. But because she was really hot, he stood right in front of us almost the whole show. It was awesome.
Wow.
It was really awesome.
I wonder if he was thinking, boy, I can't wait to masturbate and choke myself to her later.
That should go well.
You think he added that should go well? To himself, he would say that should go well.
I have a tag. I'm not going to do it.
What could possibly go wrong?
Asking a roadie for a belt.
Oh, boy.
You know, apparently that's been debunked. Like, that's not what happened to him.
What happened to him?
If there's a great In Excess documentary out there, that was just a vicious rumor and
a gunfight.
At the OK Corral.
Let's
the guy was
forward.
faster. What can we say?
Okay, on a much more pleasant note.
Well, you asked.
Any other close-up oddities or onstage?
Josh, what if we do a segment called In Excess and it's just me and you have to wear extra small shirts once a week and see what we look like?
I thought Pat would. I thought Pat Godwin.
Well, I have.
Didn't you introduce Stevie Nicks to Mick Fleetwood? I thought, or
Yeah, of course.
Lindsey Buckingham?
Yeah, they are all friends of mine. I performed for no one.
You performed for no one?
Yep, in Old Dominion University.
Oh, not one person.
They
in
promoted
the
the wrong night, and the woman was.
Is that the trucking school?
No.
She made you do your show?
She made me do the hour show because that's what was in the contract. So I went on stage and I performed for no one.
Yeah, they went. Yeah,
I did an hour.
Did you do your normal show, or did you screw it up a little bit, have some fun?
You know, I kind of just sang the alphabet after a while. I did a couple songs.
Sang the alphabet.
You know, just.
Maybe she was enjoying it. You don't know.
Does that song go ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba?
I mean, she did.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
She didn't
H,
even stick
I, J,
around?
K, L,
No, she
M.
did stick around, but she had a study, so she closed the sound booth window, and I performed for
Good for
no
you,
one.
Pat.
Yeah,
good for you.
Got my check and went to the hotel.
Yep.
Cried.
Take that money.
This is
not your fault.
Got myself a belt.
And thought this should go well.
This story is kind of not really in the context with which we are speaking, or in the ilk of the story, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
All right.
A brand new teen club had opened. And
God, not this.
And why were you there?
You're choosing to tell this story.
This has nothing to do with
I know,
famous
but
people.
it's such a classic. I don't think Willie's heard this.
I haven't heard it.
Underage, right?
Yeah. See?
You said I don't know if Willie's heard this.
It's a teen club.
You got to learn how conversations work. You can't get mad at someone when you throw to them.
Go ahead.
Come on.
So whose idea was it to have a
Wet t-shirt contest.
It was a
t-shirt contest?
bikini contest.
Oh, that's
it was a
much
bikini
better.
contest. Okay.
It's a bikini contest at a teen club.
Yep.
And it was the place was wall to wall.
Well, it's because you and Bob were there. You were hosting a bikini contest
There were prizes.
at a teen club.
Oh.
What a great idea!
This story was problematic when it happened. Why are you telling it now?
Well, first of all, we didn't know anything about what was going to happen until we got there, and we pulled up in the back. And you'd enter the stage area from the back. We got there.
So it's conceivable you didn't know how many people were in there before you got up on stage.
No.
Okay.
Did you know it was a teen club?
Yeah, but it was the brand new opening of a teen club.
Okay.
So,
But on the surface,
and all ages.
on the surface, no prison time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And then it was announced that it had been announced there was going to be at the time they were doing a lot of bikini contests. Usually sponsored by a certain brand of suntan lotion.
Sure.
Ah, okay.
Could have been Hawaiian Tropic.
Could have been.
Could have been.
I mean, it probably
contestants.
It wasn't.
Could have been Coppertone. Could have been.
Banana boat. We don't know.
Could have been. Could have been Maui Jim.
I don't like the look of that Maui Jim. I'll tell you that right now.
So he and Bob are up on stage.
We're up on stage, and the first few contestants come by, and it's the typical, where are you from? What do you do?
Are they all focused, or are some people in the back doing their algebra homework?
Are they crazy young?
It was all ages. It wasn't just teens. It was all ages.
The audience was primarily
younger.
I would say teens.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's best to say 18.
And I don't know, the third or fourth woman gets up there. Woman. Young lady.
Yeah, sure.
And she walks out on stage and immediately takes off her top.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I look at Bob, put the mic down and go, we got to get out of here.
See, but
Bob, start the car.
But congratulations. I don't think I would have had the intelligence to go, this could go bad. Because everybody's having a party. We're all laughing.
Sure.
She's got her top on. Woo! People are going crazy. And then she's 16. I should probably get out of here. I don't think I would have thought that far.
We were out of that place so fast. And again, to put it in your head, the place was big and full.
We have to leave, Bob. My God, she's holding a kids meeting.
She has Girl Scout cookies.
There's an FBI
Is that
agent.
a Care Bear?
There's an
We
FBI.
need to get out of here.
There's an FBI agent in Quantico right now with a file that says Tom Griswold holding his headphones, clicking record, going, "We finally got this bastard."
Oh my God!
We can nail him on this, right?
That's all we need.
Again, we had nothing. We were just paid to be there.
Man,
we had nothing to do with it.
That is an ill-conceived promotion.
Yeah.
If it were a cartoon, you would see our wheels spinning and the smoke coming off.
But who thought, what we should do at the teen club?
Yeah.
We'll have a bikini contest.
That's a scene in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Well, the girl who took her top off came to play.
Yeah,
I'm going home with that.
She wanted to win.
I believe
Did she
got
win?
the case of tan oil, whatever.
Yeah, I'm going home with that Oshkosh Bagosh gift card.
She was still in her shin guards from soccer practice.
That'd be hot.
Just back then, there was a saying called "skin to win."
Yeah, that was true.
Boy, that's right. Yeah.
It happened a lot, didn't it,
Yes,
Ace?
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was my
Yeah, different times.
last time we ever did that one.
If
Okay.
there were cell phones, you and Ace would both be in jail.
Could you imagine?
Oh, I have thought of that. I've thought of that a million times. That
Chick could be in prison.
social media. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Poor Chick, what did you do?
Well, the only stuff that Tom told me to do.
Chick has a talent.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we don't want to talk about that. Didn't we
At
get
the
sued for that?
At the shows, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Boy, I missed a lot.
We got sued for the wedding thing. We can't talk about
okay.
that. We'll be right back.
Remember that bride?
So far, this is my favorite sports game.
More sports coming up.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Miami, Cincinnati, Boston. I mean, it's
I got you. But no Houston?
no Houston. Not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever.
But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston all their noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st,
By the show.
2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Oh, there. Houston. Oh, there. Houston.
I wish we did all of a sudden a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936 Beatles. That's so. John Candy!
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone. Longest day of the year.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
His thoughts go to rebuilding now, but he's also worried about developers destroying the character of his beloved Lahaina. Don Cheadle, Elizabeth Banks, Julianne Moore, and Eric Stonestreet are among the celebrities who will participate in the Stand Up to Cancer special on Saturday. Jimmy Smits, Jessica Biel, and Justin Timberlake also will be a part. It'll feature skits, musical performances from previous years, and simulcasts around 50 media platforms in North America. And Chance the Rapper will take Apple Store customers in Chicago on his hip-hop journey as part of an audio series celebrating the genre's 50th anniversary. Chance the Rapper will discuss becoming a star at the Apple Michigan Avenue location, which is, of course, in his hometown. That event will be hosted by Today at Apple, which offers free in-store educational sessions for devices and programs. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Kristi Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I've been a listener for the Bob and Tom Show for 20 years and a VIPer just as long.
Well, thank you very much.
Over those years, I've heard Tom bring up very obscure topics and then say that, well, no one else is talking about that today. Today, that statement has never been more true than the song...
Plant a radish, get a radish, never any doubt.
I feel extremely confident that that song has not been talked about on any other radio station today, let alone television station.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Has this ever happened to you?
Scalpel, clamp, knife.
Ow! Hey! What the? Ah! Waking up during an operation can be both traumatic and painful. Did you know that you have a choice when it comes to choosing an anesthesia?
What?
Introducing Ed Pedural's Anesthesia City! Anesthesia City!
Hey, Eddie Pedural here. When you need to get gooned on the goofy juice, it really helps to shop around. And there's no better time than now, as we're getting giddy at Anesthesia City. It's our once-a-year Malaise Days.
Malaise Days!
Bring in your Zoo Book coupon, and we'll knock off an additional 50% on scratch and dent ethers, pentathols, and nitrous.
Anesthesia City!
And oh yeah, free balloons for the kids. Hey, if they're real young, make sure they don't suck on any of that balloon air, if you know what I'm saying.
Anesthesia City! Open every day, 10 until 10. 9.
I'm Ed Pedural saying, so, what's it going to take for me to put you in a coma today?
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Greg Hahn is our guest.
I went out with this one girl. Can I say this?
Yeah. Sure.
Get a load of this. I'm on a date. I was out with this girl, right? Here's what she says. It's true. She says, oh, I did something she didn't like. She goes, oh, you just lost some points. Whoa, there's points involved. It's a point system that the women have. It's a point system. Men, we don't know what's going on. All we know is it involves points, and all of a sudden, we're down. You know what I mean? I was doing my impression of her mother. She's like, oh, you just lost some points. I'm like, really? How many did I start out with? Don't ask any questions. You're just going to lose more points. Well, transfer my account to your younger sister. I was in the Marines for a while.
You were?
Wow. And it takes a while to adjust as a civilian world when you come out of boot camp because you're so fired up. When I came out that same week, my sister got married. She had me seat people at the wedding. I accepted the assignment, you know? People would come walking up to me in front of the church like, oh, you must be Patricia's brother. Sit down! I don't want to be your friend. Get your eyes off me. What is your major malfunction? 200 people showed up. I put them all in the same row. Tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. We're not comfortable. Outstanding. It was outstanding, as a matter of fact.
Comedian Greg Hahn is with us. But it's strange living back in America, you know. I mean, America's like a foreign country to me in a lot of ways.
Why?
I don't know. Things are weird. You know, I have friends that don't eat bread anymore. Everybody's on a low-carb diet.
Well.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on a low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, chick.
Hi, there's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Yeah, there's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Well, the handsome factor is way up in this room today.
Appreciate you. Every day.
Oh, you're very welcome. I was baiting Chick and got nothing, but
You talk so much, I don't really listen.
okay, thank you very much. I feel the same way about
Love you, buddy. I know.
Okay. Now, we've been reviewing several topics today. Obscure, weird things that have happened to us at concerts. Songs.
I should have
about
more.
states.
I should have a story, and I don't. I just got to Hare Arena early when JoJo Gunn, Black Oak, Arkansas, and Bad Company, who opened, was giving a concert, and I was right in front of the stage. But
that's a great show.
Oh, other than Black Oak, Arkansas, they ruined the whole thing. But
Oh, go Jim Dandy!
And they were the headliners. Jim Dandy Mangrum would not stop reaching down and adjusting himself.
He wasn't to the rescue?
During no shirt.
Jim Handy to the rescue.
No shirt, and he had these white stretch pants on. So all the mysteries were over, and he just kept adjusting.
And you're like 3 inches from Paul Rogers and Bad Company?
Yep. And I liked them the most, and then JoJo Gunn and Jay Ferguson was amazing. And yeah,
cool.
That's about it. But it was packed. Hare was packed, but I was down on the floor.
All right. See, that's a fun story.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
We're still waiting for Ace to come up with a good one.
Ace has a lot of them.
I've seen a lot of bands in the early days. I saw U2 open for Jay Giles, but it was full house.
A full house, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool, though, yeah.
but Ace, we've sat in like side stage. We've seen a lot of cool concerts close up.
He was talking about seeing,
Yes,
like,
Ace, we've
Billy
seen
Joel
so many. Yeah.
in an empty club, and I'd never seen that.
Yeah.
Ace, who did you meet that it was hard for you to kind of keep your composure?
Nobody.
You were very excited.
Really? No, I know that, but none? There wasn't one where you're like, oh, man, I'm
Afterwards, like, I remember when Whitesnake had the #1 album in the country, on a Saturday night before show, we went out to dinner with the spouses, and there were 11 people in that private room, and 5 band members, 5 spouses, and me.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that'd be weird.
The 11th wheel.
Didn't you cut that guy's hair, Kristi? Or?
Yeah,
when
I
you
blew
left,
dry.
you go, well, here I go again on my own.
And driving home, I'm like, oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, David Coverdale.
Chick, I'm sorry.
What did you just say?
I am very glad that era of music is way over.
You hated 80 hair bands, didn't you?
Oh, God.
Ah, that was our life.
Tell him about it, CC.
That is unfortunate.
Some
Probably drive around in your car and singing Poison tunes every day.
No days.
No days. One day.
Little Rat or Cinderella.
Oh,
yeah.
Rat with
Round
2 T's,
and
baby.
round.
Bunch of hippie-looking girls. Guys. Are they guys or girls, man?
The same old cliche.
Now,
Is
Josh,
a woman or a man?
Josh, you mentioned a situation in which there were, 3 or 4 people in the mosh pit?
Yes, for Alanis Morissette. Yes.
But there was a huge audience behind you?
Yes, a whole arena.
Was there any crowd surfing?
Now, did you feel like you couldn't really take a break and go to the bathroom because you'd she would notice that you'd gone?
It doesn't even occur to me. And in fact, I don't think I went to the bathroom because Ryan Adams opened, and I was really excited about that. And watched all of him, and then I probably went to the bathroom between Ryan and Alanis.
Okay, because my point being...
But you're right.
Would you feel really self-conscious if, during one of her lesser songs, you took a pee break?
Yeah, sure. Well, now I'm going to do a new one. All right.
Hey, where'd that guy go?
I'll be back, baby.
Has a band ever written a song? This is our new one. It's called Go Buy Merch and Take a Piss. Okay. All right. Well,
that's any song when they go, this is off our new album.
Yeah. Todd Snyder used to sell merch. It was a T-shirt that said, "I'm leaving after beer run."
That's hilarious. Well, let's move forward here. We have to catch up with the world of sports.
Top 25 is out for the AP college football season, which starts, 2 weeks. It's right around the corner, kids.
Crazy.
Excited about football season?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you should be.
No. I just can't wait.
Georgia's preseason number 1, followed by Michigan, then Ohio State, and then you got your Alabama, and then, of course, your LSU. I hate to spell around you. Tom, I apologize. Which one are you? And Doris Burke, the big news from the NBA. Doris Burke is becoming the first woman to serve as game analyst on television for a championship final in one of the 4 major professional U.S. sports leagues. ESPN.
The boys are running, and they're really playing a game.
Doris Burke is incredible.
Doris knows her game. ESPN announced yesterday Burke and Doc Rivers will join.
One's cute.
No.
Mike
Stop. I'm going to come over there and beat the crap out of you.
Josh, that's what you would say if you were watching basketball. There's the tall one, and even the short ones are kind of tall while we're here. Wow.
Here's a story for Tom. Peyton Manning, 5-time NFL MVP, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, of course, 2-time Super Bowl winner, has a new title. Just call him Professor Manning. The University of Tennessee announced yesterday that Peyton has been appointed a professor of practice at the College of Communication and Information starting this fall. Cool. Manning graduated from Tennessee in 1997 with a degree in speech communication. He said in a statement his time as a student there, a foundation for teaching him critical skills and techniques he still uses almost every day. Manning also owns Omaha Productions and will be a featured speaker at classes this academic year.
How awesome would that be?
Peyton's our speaker.
His, what does he call it? Teaching assistant is Jim Sorgi. So.
It's the backup quarterback, Jeff.
See, it was the backup quarterback.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, the Indianapolis. Gotcha. And I think Jim can drive here, so.
I would have gone with
I love Jim.
Marvin Harrison would have been more accessible. I know he's not the backup, but they were kind of a duo together.
I love Jim on the radio.
And fans are renewing calls for the PGA Tour to allow players to wear shorts after Lucas Glover sweated through his pants as he won the FedEx Cup this weekend.
Lucas Glover, the lady lover?
Lucas Glover. Lucas Glover. He sweated through his pants. It looked like he'd urinated. He was wearing khaki pants, and it was unfortunate. It was not a good look. Photos shared on social media. Completely smoked. Memphis temperatures in the triple digits during the golf tour. It's too hot.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just all get together and go, well, it's too hot?
But this is just a fan outcry, right?
Well, yeah, but if you see the pictures of him in the khaki pants and soaked, why don't they let him wear shorts? Plus, I think Liv lets him wear shorts, the Liv Tour, I think.
They're based in Saudi Arabia.
Shorts and the robes.
He's completely soaked.
Completely. Several social media users criticized the tour's wardrobe rules, is what it says in this story.
Well, wouldn't the shorts make the sport look fun and ruin the brand?
No.
I don't think golfers that I bet no one wears slacks when they golf unless they're really old and get cold. I wouldn't imagine. Would you?
If it's a stuffy club that requires it, they have to.
Well, if it's a stuffy club, they probably got a lot more.
Didn't they wear kilts?
Don't allow.
Kilts?
They must.
In Scotland. Yeah.
How do I get out of this conversation?
Kilts are handy because you don't wear underwear with kilts, right, Josh?
From what I understand, traditionally you do not.
You can climb right up in that ball washer.
More sports coming up. And a rumor is we got food coming up.
Really?
Food?
Yeah,
Really?
Jess Hooker, the cooker's cooking something.
No kidding.
I think so.
Cool. We'll certainly look forward to seeing
Yeah.
Jess.
Or she was making her lunch. I'm not sure.
We also have goldfish news. Two of mine are still alive. That's right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at Bob and
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond.
Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
This song just kind of popped out. This is from a father to a daughter perspective, so here we go. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me. Every step that we take brings back the memories. Winter snows and horse shows and dancing on the beach. And I can't help thinking that I'm the lucky one. You're still my baby daughter, and now I've gained a son. And I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me.
Very nice.
Edwin McCain, that is great.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
loads of curvy cleavage on display.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those. Sorry.
The human drama of
loads of curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
She's the love of your life. and you want to make her feel special on Valentine's Day. Gentlemen, if you're looking for a romantic gift this Valentine's Day, then Frigamall Florist has the gift for you. It's our I Know I'm Not Going to Get Any for a Month Unless I Send You Some Flowers bouquet. Yes, for just $59.95, you can send her the I Know I'm Not Going to Get Any for a Month Unless I Send You Some Flowers bouquet. The I Know I'm Not Going to Get Any for a Month Unless I Send You Some Flowers bouquet proclaims your lust for her in the most romantic way possible. The bouquet of lovely fresh flowers says, "Let's do it," and "My loins ache." Your wedding vows didn't include a vow of chastity, but you're not going to see any action unless you act now. So pick up the phone and order the I Know I'm Not Going to Get Any for a Month Unless I Send You Some Flowers bouquet right now. That's the I Know I'm Not Going to Get Any for a Month Unless I Order You Some Flowers bouquet. With one phone call, you can cover your ass and get some ass. It's a win-win. Call now, because when Cupid shoots his arrow on February 14th, you won't be shooting anything unless you get her some flowers.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
So with us in the studio, comedian John Garrett. You have a straight job? I mean, like a normal day-to-day thing?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm actually a CPA, believe it or not. Yeah, and
that spells party.
Yeah, it does. Most people think CPAs are hysterical. Yeah. No, of course not. We're dorks, big dorks. But and honestly, on behalf of all accountants out there, I'd like to say that we don't all do taxes. Some of us prefer to embezzle. It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called "Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth" as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called "Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040." There's a tax joke for the accountants. Woo!
This is Reno Collier, and you're listening.
Great concerts on the way.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Willie Griswold. He's amazed by Jess Hooker's brought something in. She'll explain. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
He's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom. Say hello, Tom.
Don't you hate it when you get up to the sink and the person before you's got it all wet, so it looks like then you saddle up and it looks like you're just peed your pants.
Or you did pee your pants, and that's your excuse.
Yes, I hate it when I pee in my pants, because I do that almost every time I go.
You stopped wearing shorts, though, correct?
No, I'm wearing underwear.
No. Shorts. Like
short pants.
Short pants.
Oh, very rarely.
Yeah, because you heard that Tony Soprano doesn't wear shorts.
Yeah, Don doesn't wear shorts.
Go ahead.
Have you ever seen me in shorts? I look ridiculous.
No, you don't.
I spent 35 years looking at you in shorts.
Yeah, I used to wear the cargo shorts all the time.
Thanks for telling me.
I don't think I've ever seen you and you don't look ridiculous.
Perfectly valid. Thank you. Thank you, son number two.
You're not known as a fashion icon. No offense.
You got a pink hat on.
You're a ridiculous man.
So you could wear shorts. True. I don't understand why.
Ridiculous, it's really the perfect adjective for you. You have ridiculous problems. You have ridiculous people in your life.
Ridiculous co-workers.
Ridiculous, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good point. Ridiculous stain in my pants. Right? Yeah, God, I was just somewhere, and I could tell they thought I didn't belong there.
That could be
everywhere.
Was it your own home?
No, just was it the bedroom?
Maybe it was my neighborhood. Apparently I wasn't dressed up enough.
Jess Hooker's joined us, and it looks like she's carrying some sort of work of art. Is what she looks like. It
looks like a brick of lasagna.
Well, it is. It's actually right now the big trend on social media is the 100-layer lasagna.
My gosh.
I attempted the 100-layer lasagna and failed, so we have a 50-layer lasagna.
Good Lord.
It's a cube about a little bigger than a softball, but cubed.
Yeah, so it's a lot of noodles. A lot of lasagna sheets that I made, and a bechamel sauce, and a sausage sauce.
It looks like, what do they call it when they slice something sideways?
Cross-section?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It looks like the cross-section of some kind of, like, human body part.
Well, that's an appetizing thought.
Do you remember when Mad Magazine would do a cross-section? The one I remember was of an automobile engine, the cross-section, and the happy section. Cross-section. And then the happy section with the same motor smile.
Classics.
Do you remember?
That is a tower of lasagna.
Yeah, it is.
It's really something.
Yes.
How do you bake it?
So you bake it like you would bake traditional lasagna,
For
except
8 hours?
Yeah, it's when you have fresh lasagna sheets, it doesn't take as long, and so you have to cook it and then cool it. So you let it set up, and then you slice it, and with a lot of butter and a cast iron skillet, you sear all the sides to reheat it.
Shut up.
Wow. Yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is I've never seen a lasagna pan as deep as that.
Yeah, that's a bread pan.
Okay.
It's a loaf pan. Yeah, actually.
So you take the giant cube of lasagna.
Yeah.
And then it looked to me like you cut it up into things the size of candy bars.
Yes, essentially. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you fry them?
Yeah. Yeah, you sear them on all the sides and top them with some marinara and
my mouth is absolutely watering.
I do have to say this is fantastic.
How do you eat that?
With a fork.
Yeah, with a fork and a knife.
But it's not going to be. It's not going to appear the way it appears now.
No,
when you're eating.
yeah.
She slices it up and puts
that
it in
thing
the
is
pan.
about the size of the cube of a Kleenex box.
Right,
But see, she
exactly.
slices it up to the size of candy bars and then deep fries it. So
Sears
the
it.
cross section I was referring to before is that of a dead heart.
A dead heart? Oh, I see. Yes, it will equate to a dead.
If you ate that every day for a year.
Right.
I haven't eaten bread or cheese in a week. This must feel like I'm waiting in line at a methadone clinic. I hate this. Oh my gosh, I'm itchy right now.
The spiders.
It looks so good.
Wow, and this
Well
is
done.
This is a big internet thing, right?
Yeah, there's there's a couple of restaurants that serve it regularly, and now people are trying to recreate it at home.
Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah, I did. I tested it on my family over the weekend, and I'll let you guys taste it before I share how I feel
Must
about
have
it.
been very labor intensive.
It is, yeah.
How long would you say?
All day Sunday.
Yeah, that's you're like an Italian grandmother.
All day Sunday.
Now, do you think
Not as nice.
since you're in charge of this segment,
Yes.
can you give Willie
bitterly for
like
some
angry.
reason?
I don't know.
You can be in charge. It's okay.
No,
Now, what's your problem? It seems like you got a problem. I feel a problem.
Can you give Willie a dispensation? I believe is that the term?
Yes.
From his current. What is it again, Willie? No, what?
I'm just avoiding dairy and gluten. I'll have a little bit here and there, but just generally I'm trying to avoid that.
But as the boss lady, she could give you a dispensation.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to have some.
He's going to have some.
I have great ideas. I want to cut that up. I want to dredge it in some flour, and I want to fry it up like mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
My fat guy brain is already moving right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your wheels get turning.
There's lots of ways to do this, I think, too.
I feel like I'm at a music festival right now, and I'm 14, and there's drugs everywhere, and I can run around. I can't handle this.
It looks so good.
Oh my God!
See, yeah, that's
the picture up. This is like
there you go. That's
This is the 100-layer lasagna. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So how would you even just make two 50s and stack them together, I guess?
You must.
It's actually called a hotel pan, the depth.
Okay.
Yeah, and they cook them in those.
Okay.
Chick, you know the Italian place we like?
Yeah.
The last time I ate there was for my grandma's birthday. I had 2 portions of lasagna, and then afterwards I had to drive to Cincinnati for our Reds opening day broadcast. I would have failed the sobriety test. Lasagna gets you messed up.
Yeah.
Have you ever had Jess's lasagna?
Never, and I want to. I'm gonna cry.
This isn't my lasagna. This is definitely not mine. This
But
is
it's your sauce, right?
Yeah.
Do you like this as much as yours?
No. No, I just it's not
too noodly.
It's too noodly. It's not enjoyable to eat.
That's fun to say.
Yeah, that's why.
Whoa!
Yeah,
it's not enjoyable to eat.
Like to the mouth. Like
So
it's
the
not.
Mouthfeel is important.
Mouthfeel is important. It's too much noodle.
This is more of a stunt.
It is a stunt, but here's my suggestion. I'll go ahead and share it now. I think that it would be delicious if you cut it in like fourths and seared all the sides, and it was served as an appetizer with a little bit of ricotta and sauce.
How about that?
I think that's the way to do it.
Ever eaten a stunt? Chick?
What? I've heard of cunning array of stunts.
I'm sorry.
I know about that.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well, let's
boy.
You're going to fry it up in the next room?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's got to get a fork and something.
Did you tell Kristi about your new favorite songs that you were sitting in yesterday?
My new favorite song?
Yeah, the song about food that you love so much?
You remember?
Oh, the radish song?
That's not true. He's lying. I do not feel that way.
Do people not realize that we don't like it?
I think
that baffles them even more.
I think some people think that you like it.
We're getting this crazy hate mail going. That was sort of the point. It was just.
I'm not 100% convinced you don't.
No, he
likes it.
He does. He. But what he loves more is pissing everybody off by continuing to play it. That's the thing.
I see. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, look at them all squirm.
They'll still listen.
They still want to know what I'm doing in my life.
I like my broadcast to be like a hostage scenario.
That's right.
You think you would have made a good torturer? Like you
Yes.
Tom, no, I have said before, I would like to be a judge because I do believe in cruel and unusual punishment. Yes. And I love it when these judges get creative and someone will do something pretty awful and they sort of have it done back to them.
So is that what you would do? You would come up with your own punishment?
I think you could be creative.
Are you allowed to do that?
Probably not.
Judges are allowed to do anything they want.
Well, really? I'll have to ask my judge.
My favorite judge, Judge Steve Harvey. He gets pretty fast and loose with it sometimes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Remember when he sentenced the kid to death?
That was
harsh.
I thought that was an odd episode.
It was, yeah.
Hey, he shouldn't have done that lemonade stand without a permit, okay? You want to get into business, be a businessman, my friend.
They eventually, I think Eddie Vedder and Peter Jackson got together and got him out, but still. Nice. It was a close call.
It was very good. Well, I'm looking forward to trying this. And I'm glad Jess is so honest to say that after all this effort, it really isn't her thing. That isn't that tasty.
I mean, look at it. It looks so dense. It looks like it's mostly noodle. But,
yeah.
But it's like sometimes with certain things in life, for example, pumpkins. Those gigantic pumpkins don't make good pumpkin pie.
Well, of course not. They're all water. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now
that's why they have. If you go to the grocery, they'll have pie pumpkins. You see those in the store. And they're usually smaller.
And those don't make good jack-o'-lanterns.
Exactly.
There you go. Be careful out there with your pumpkins.
Yeah.
You said like you got burned by a small pumpkin, Josh.
The lawsuit is still pending.
Do you have you had one of those? What are they called? Black diamond watermelons? Is that the?
I don't know.
It's just watermelon, you guys.
That sounds like
he's fascinated by it. I assume it costs $1,000. He buys them once every 2 weeks.
Are you sure it's not watermelon and charcoal briquettes you've got a hold of there? Black diamond.
It's just watermelon.
That would explain it. Right now, I want to talk about diamonds. That's right. Steven Singer. I was talking to Steven about this, and of course, you'll find Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. He's got free diamonds. What am I talking about? Well, there's a trick to it because there's something going on out there that Steven's not a fan of. So right now he wants you to buy a real diamond if you'd like one, maybe an engagement ring for $500 or $1,500 or $15,000. But Steven is giving away a free 1-carat lab-grown diamond because he's not a fan of those. He likes the real, natural, earth-born diamonds. And so just to show his disdain for the others, here's one available with a purchase. So free is the most he'll ever charge for a lab-grown diamond at IHateStevenSinger.com. Because he says nothing says I love you less than lab-grown. Steven's real, natural, earth-born diamonds are always worth 100% of what you paid. And, of course, Steven is famous for his guarantees. If you buy a diamond this year and then 3 years from now, I want to upgrade, you get full value. IHateStevenSinger.com for all the details. Maybe it's time for that back-to-school bracelet for your lady friend. Lots of cool stuff. You'll find it at IHateStevenSinger.com. Limited quantities while supplies last. Purchases required. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming back, we may be able to get back on the sports train. I doubt it. We have lots of other stuff.
That's a shame.
We have something really interesting in the news with in the headline, the words ice cream and spaghetti. I'm all in here. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Couldn't tell you if it's recently because
doesn't work.
Cable's out. Okay,
You got to pay the bill.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What's the phrase about it?
Well,
Yeah, sometimes there's more month than money.
There's more month. There's more month
That's right.
than money.
I tell you what.
25th coming around, we started damn near started that.
No, I forget. I know these are.
Man, we've been there though.
These are the Dickey twins.
Your name right?
Yeah, that's
And you're, what are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is it?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How you doing?
No, it's Ricky Dickey and Dickey.
No, Ricky Dickey and Dicky Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No, the Dickey twins. Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Finally.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy.
Yeah, more bunghole.
You
Christy.
told me I couldn't say that.
You can't.
Josh is on fire today.
I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
We'll get back to
Health officials in
I
Canada.
can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Feel it. Try him.
Well, you're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something?
true.
Josh, and honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up. Get a booth at the state fair.
Yeah.
No, dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the state fair with a straight face. Have a sign up there. I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
yes.
God,
Well, what happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I ain't never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or you're just doing it for free?
You say if we can't do it, we'll give you $3. Or something.
Okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We can do it for Christmas.
Might be a
I got
little
my
chilly.
trapper hat right here.
He got me a trapper hat for my
Are you going to
birthday.
model that
That's
for
right.
the camera?
I put it up on my.
I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I remember it. I was
He's
first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right.
Jaw fell right to the floor.
That's what a man he is. He dipped right out of his snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher and the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we?
Health officials in
Okay,
Canada.
What do you think this add to it?
Could we take a picture of you in that? Because you're.
It's on his.
It's on Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need to
the
agree.
Chick McGee, if you want to go on that Instagram.
That is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the
Oh,
best.
it's so warm.
You need a green
I
one
can't
then,
wait
or a
for it to
gray
get
one,
really
maybe.
cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love
Got
them.
this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the front come
laughs at
down?
the wind chill.
Yes, it does.
Well, you won't have to worry about. You won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big flap with the fur in the front for you?
Yeah,
Are you supposed
can
to
you-
pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down.
That's just there for fashion, Tom.
Okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there and it cuts
You
the line
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's, right there. That's a vole.
And then the chinchilla's in the back.
Right, I got
Hey.
That's right.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. I get up
see
a
ya.
shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food. Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love, and your wife says, "Go slow. I'm spilling my chili."
I babysat a cat a couple weeks ago. No, it went in the show.
Oh, he.
Then he started picking his out of his litter box and dropping him in the middle of the living room floor.
Oh, this is a protest.
It did seem like some sort of action. Cats are, you know, jerks, basically.
Can be.
Cats are jerks.
Bob and Tom.
Every time.
That's right. That's how we make our living. Making dog noises. There's Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
I used to do a pretty good little dog, like a
That's not bad, yeah.
I like that.
like a Shih Tzu or a Maltese.
You
or
mean a Shih
Lasso Apsu.
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
A Shih Tzu, right?
Yeah.
Shih Tzu.
We're adults.
Don't be afraid of that, T.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Meow.
I'm Chick McGee. Hilarious.
Makes cat noise.
Boy, he's something else.
Was that Michael Winslow?
Jess Hooker working on a 50-layer lasagna, and I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
50 layers of lasagna, Tom.
Yeah, and it's interesting because after all the work she put into it, she said it's not great. So we're going to try it. It's this giant cube of lasagna that she then slices up and then deep fries.
If we haven't already, we got to get photos of that out there.
Okay. Now, we have a lot to get to here. A couple quick things. Willie's doing a thing Thursday evening with Joey Molinaro. The Place, Fort Wayne. The Place, the Summit City Comedy Club. The tickets are...
Go to my Instagram, at Willie.Griswold. There's a link in the bio. Or just Google Willie Griswold, Joey Molinaro, Fort Wayne. I'm sure it'll pop up there.
Joey Molinaro sounds like a guy who knows his way around a lasagna.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Italian fella?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's a real nice guy. Super funny. Come hang, y'all.
Cool.
Ask him if he's heard about Italian tires when you see him, will you?
He's got a baby named Frankie, and I think that's really funny.
That's wonderful.
Can you imagine seeing a baby? Hey, Frankie!
I love that name. For a girl, also, I love that
My
name.
girly dog's name, Frankie.
Yeah, I know it.
Frankie.
Now, I want to mention this. Our friend Greg Warren.
Oh, yeah. Get that mentioned on.
Tomorrow night, Zany's in Nashville, one of the great clubs in this country and one of the great comedians.
Great club.
Wow,
Great club. I agree with that.
Sorry.
Great city.
I tried.
They gave him a Wednesday, huh?
We'll give you a Wednesday.
People don't go out on Wednesday.
And one of his best friends runs it. Couldn't even give him a Friday.
Pat Godwin is in the next room. And Pat is in the next room. It really hasn't an opportunity to play anything yet today.
No, it's been too much fun.
Okay, we'll get something if it's the last thing we do. In the meantime, the
lasagna broke.
1 acre of lasagna is. It's a
I
big
like that
lasagna.
better than 50 layers. It's an acre of lasagna. And Jess, you really have. You've taken this, you've sliced it, and you've seared it in butter in a cast iron skillet. Every edge looks crispy and nice, and then you've drizzled a little marinara, or
so now it looks like a big fat gooey candy bar.
Thank you.
It does look, it's about the size of a Snicker bar.
Yeah.
But it is very noodly.
Yeah, but your criticism of this is not your recipe, but you felt that it was too noodly?
I think it is.
Wait a minute,
Noodly.
mic's off.
Oh, yeah. Too noodly. But like I said, it's fine for like something fun to have as an appetizer.
This is a perfect football Sunday cold. I'm going to eat the whole pan over 5 hours.
It's so good.
Thing.
Yeah.
Who needs
delicious.
to walk? Who needs to fall in love and be fat forever? It's so good.
It's so chewy and good.
Yeah.
Chick.
I think that's also
delicious.
It's also a testament to fresh lasagna sheets, I think, instead of the dried ones.
After enough of this, I'm going to have a fresh lasagna.
Yeah, baby. I'm a freak in the
Big
sheets.
hairy
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think
No.
the pasta makes it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your sauce is that's the key to this. But I agree, a little too.
Yeah, it's just it's overkill. But I think it would be a fun thing to serve as an appetizer somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, you could.
Everybody gets a bite.
You could serve an acre of this to a party of 10, and they'd eat it all.
Right.
It's very good. Thank you. So,
Yes. You're welcome.
This is a big internet thing, the cube, and
Right now it is.
The
Yeah.
100 layer.
Your point is it's a lot of work that would.
Yeah.
You'd be better served just doing a traditional lasagna.
Yeah, yeah.
And have you posted your marinara recipe?
No.
And don't.
I'm not.
No.
I hear it's
great.
There are many marinara recipes. This one's hers, and
Yeah.
she's not posting it.
Have you seen where grandmas will post like their secret recipe on their headstone when they die, and like
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
like that's the thing?
There's a whole book of those.
Oh really?
Oh, no kidding?
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a one. Didn't we talk to her?
No, she was dead.
we did a seance. It didn't work, though.
We tried.
In Josh's defense, first of all, I know you want to punch him, but you did ask the question.
No, the woman that wrote the. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to organize something. We do world records every day.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm trying to. We may have an opportunity to talk with a world record person coming up the next couple of days.
Oh, good.
Not David Rush, but somebody else, something really cool.
Okay.
I tried to dodge that email.
Why would it be too much work to actually follow through?
No. Yeah, that's what it is. What do you this? Okay, all right.
You think there's no payoff?
We'll do it your way, bud.
What if there's a payoff?
I will stand corrected and humbly apologize.
Are you guys fighting? What's going on here?
A Texas nonprofit, a publishing house, and a museum have broken the Guinness World Record for the largest book published.
I hate this one.
Okay.
It's so stupid.
Like it's big in dimension, or
The groups teamed up to create a book measuring 7 feet tall and 11 feet wide.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, try getting that in your bathroom to read.
The book weighs almost 500 pounds, 496 pounds.
Who wrote it? Tolstoy?
Titled I Am Texas, the record-breaking book also has smaller versions available.
Oh, good.
I Am Rhode Island.
And contains
I am Delaware.
as well as also some artwork, evidently. It's from 1,000 Texas students from the 3rd to 12th grades. Well, what is this?
Well, how about that?
It's a book of artwork from kids and schools?
I mean, it's all sweet and everything.
Unless it's my kid, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, I'm all in favor of it. It's
So
nice
what are they going to do with it?
I'm just in today's world. I'm glad they're not burning it.
That's a cool project they did.
That'd be.
They can barely get their parents to
That'll
look at
be
their
next.
artwork. Why would they sell a book of it?
Some hill jack will be pissed about something. Next thing you know, they'll be burning it.
Or some people are mad that 3rd graders are reading about intercourse. That could be the case, too. Two sides to everything.
Does every kid who has a piece of artwork have to take it home for a night? I got to check out the book tonight, Mom. You better make room in the yard.
Yeah.
And now, stupid world record. Tish.
Who's that?
T-I-S-H. The oldest goldfish in recorded history lived to the ripe old age of 43. In Tish's later years, his scales actually started changing from gold to silver.
Oh, he grayed.
The average lifespan of a common goldfish.
Tom?
What's up?
We've got bad news.
At my house, 10 days.
Is 10 to 15 years, but the current Guinness World Record for the oldest goldfish ever set by a male goldfish named Tish that reached the age of 43. He spent his life in a fishbowl in North Yorkshire, UK, under the care of Hilda Hand.
Oh, Hilda.
And her son, Peter.
Peter Hand.
Peter Hand. Well, that's
That doesn't say that.
Peter Hand. Don't shake that one. That's my Peter Hand.
Oh.
Oh, Hilda.
That's my Peter Hand. Good morning, Marty. Hi, Kristi. The latter won Tish at a carnival stall in 1956 when he was only 7 years old. After he left the family home, his mother continued looking after the goldfish. Tish died in 1999. Why
We're just doing the story?
You're aware it's 2023, right?
Because this is that no one has broken the record. This is a record that's been standing for 24 years. The longest living goldfish.
And this pertains to your life because you have goldfish.
But you only have 2 left.
Down
you
to
started
2.
with 7.
I
Right?
thought you were going back to the fair. Did you not get any the last?
Going back tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going bad.
All right.
I mean, I've done everything. I've got a filter. I've been changing the water.
You have gone above and beyond what you need to.
Maybe that's why they're dying. You're trying too hard.
Yeah, they're used to living in sewage.
Exactly.
They came in trucks.
Now, I am wondering if the Tish that lived, how many years was it?
43.
Or was there like a Tish 2? Tish.
Well, that would be.
In other words,
That would be cheating.
Well, yeah, but they're still alive. So the record, they're trying to. It would only be 24. What?
I'm just wondering if somewhere
We
along
died
the
in
way,
99.
if they swapped,
They
put a
replaced
new
it.
goldfish in. Just saying.
That's what you want to do with your daughters, right? Because you don't want them to tell them that.
No, she's aware that we're down to 2.
She's where the fish are dying. Have you stood over her with your arms crossed going, look, fish die. Just like people. Stuff like that. Like my mom did.
That's how I do it.
Like your mom did. Yeah, boy.
Well, we have another record coming up later this week that I think we may be able to actually speak to the record holder.
Whoop-dee.
Very, very excited about that.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah. I got the email.
Are we going to be
I
excited?
dodged it. I don't know. I don't know.
It involves a lot of skill. It involves a lot of
I'll bring my juggling bags in, and I will juggle as well.
You have a juggling bag?
I have juggling bags, 3 bags. They're bean bags because when you drop them, if you're juggling balls, if you drop your balls, they bounce and roll away.
Oh,
but if you're juggling bean bags, they fall on the floor and they're right there. You don't have to crawl under a bed.
And if your balls drop, your voice gets deeper.
You're never shown any interest in anything I want to do. That's our relationship.
He always turns it into some kind of joke.
Joke about a penis or a naked woman. That's all you know
Think about it.
I can't believe I've been married to you this long.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Are we?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's sports. Okay.
Well,
thank you very much.
Almost entire stupid morning.
This is what you farted for.
Where we go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Are we still looking for songs about states? We're doing that.
You got some?
No, I don't have anything. I'm just making conversation.
Well, you
Here's
gotta
Chris.
explain to Jess what you're talking about.
Songs about states. That's it.
Songs about
States, Jess.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you
How
figure
did
that
it
one out,
start?
Jess?
How did it start? I forget.
Well, no, I mean,
Carolina?
There are legitimate hit songs that mention states.
Sure.
But I think there are some very fine states that don't really have a popular song that was popular everywhere that's about their state.
Sure.
Necessarily. Do you know what I'm saying? In other words,
Yeah.
obviously every state's going to have some song of some sort. But
Didn't
I'm just
Perry Como have a song that named many, many states?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that one.
Chick.
Yes, he did.
How'd that go?
Yes, he absolutely did. What did Delaware, boys?
Yeah.
I don't know. Alaska.
I mean, I think that, I bet all 50 are in there.
Turn my button bar up today, will you? I had a note about that.
Delaware.
Yeah!
What did Delaware? What did Delaware, boy? What did Delaware?
Here comes Perry.
She wore a brand new jersey.
Oh!
Brand new jersey.
I didn't know this was him.
A brand new jersey. That's what Delaware.
That's what Delaware.
Oh, why did California?
Why did California?
Yeah, we got it.
I like it. What are you talking about?
Better than the Radish.
This could have been written by a clever third grader.
Yeah. She called to say Hawaii.
She called to say Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Get it? It's like Hawaii.
Yep.
Hey, Willie, 9 more minutes.
So now that third grader ain't so clever.
Mississippi boy. What did Mississippi?
Can you guess what Mississippi?
That's weak.
I think I can figure that one out. I just can't wait till it gets dirty. I was in Diana. I was in Diana.
A mini soda.
That's what she said.
A tiny soda. Mini soda. Get it?
Mini
Isn't
soda.
this good?
Nope.
This makes the radish thing look like a hit, doesn't it?
I want to read Kaczynski's manifesto
Where is
right now.
Oregon? We don't know where Ora is. Where's Oregon?
I don't know.
All
Where's
right,
Oregon?
here's
I hate this song and I hate you too.
Whose name is Aura?
Well, A-U-R-A, it makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Well, that's got to be the best song about a state.
Yeah.
Hotel California.
Pretty darn good.
And then you mentioned, is it Petey Pablo?
Oh, yeah, the song North Carolina. You know this one, Jess?
Yeah.
The song rules. I was 8 years old, taking my shirt off, waving around my head like a maniac.
Here we go.
It could be.
Yeah, you get pumped up.
North Carolina.
It's got that kind of crunk kind of sound. I like it.
I was 8. I was hanging out at the pool at our little country club.
There you go.
Couldn't have been more waspy. And I was just,
I love you, Willie. You're the best.
Yes, I mean, it was so fun, man. That song rules.
Is there one? I'm trying to think of state that, because for in rock and roll, they tend to be Southeast or California. You know, hit places like you're going to Mississippi or the Carolinas, or you're going to Texas. But is there like one for Utah? There's all those Colorado songs, all the kind of 80s and 70s era hippies.
I don't think they have a lot of rock, but I'm pretty familiar with Utah jazz.
There's Private Idaho by the B-52s.
Oh, My Own Private Idaho?
Yeah. So what are your rules for this? Does it have to be like the title of the song?
No,
or they just mention it?
Yeah, in other words, is
It's
there
whatever Tom wants to listen to.
No, is there a legitimate song that was a hit?
Yeah.
That mentions Utah in the title.
Not
you
on the
didn't
title.
mention hit. You didn't mention hit.
Yeah, that's my point.
Okay.
For example, like you got by hit, I mean like Mississippi Queen, for example. That's a great song.
Alabama, huge.
Sweet Home Alabama.
So Tom, they don't have to be mentioned in the title?
No, I'm just but I think there are some states that are going to be left out.
Well, there's a Toby Keith song that mentions, he says Muncie, Indiana in that song. Really? So, yeah, that's the one that came to mind for me.
And in West Virginia, that's one of the most popular. Take Me Home, Country Road.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought you had to be. You said it had to be in the title.
No, I didn't. I never said anything about the title.
What I'm saying?
Boy, there are not a lot of Utah songs, y'all. Utah tribute by Chris Ledoux.
And there may be a
Utah.
He was a country star for a while.
The History of Utah by Camper Van Beethoven.
Camper
Van Beethoven.
Wasn't there like Indiana Wants Me?
Yeah, Lord, I can't go back there.
That was a good song.
That was huge.
Indiana.
I like Going
Some
Back
legal
to
issue,
Indiana by the Jackson 5 for me.
I think that guy, though, that song was written about it was having a bikini contest at a teen club.
Oh, that's right.
Indiana still wants him. That's why he can't go back there.
He's not going near them.
Jess, did you hear that story?
No, I missed it.
Oh, it's the night that Bob and Tom hosted.
Tom had some crush on a 15-year-old.
bikini.
I'm good. I don't.
Yeah,
you know what? I don't want to be in court later. That's okay.
As Ace pointed out, someone in the audience yelled, "Skin to win."
Oh.
We were out. We were off the stage within.
Whose idea was it to have a bikini contest at a teen club?
Ace, was it awkward when you yelled "skin to win"? Did people around you do anything?
Everybody joined in.
There you go.
One man's got to start it, like the wave.
Coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh, thank goodness.
We certainly look forward to that.
Hear another one.
We have some interesting stuff from the world of news coming up. Also, I'll remind you, tomorrow in the show, the great recording artist Edwin McCain will be our special guest. I'm a big fan.
Yes.
He's a really funny, interesting guy, too, besides being a great singer and songwriter. Right now,
invaded my personal
We've been talking about food.
Fall is just another listener lying. I didn't know who he was.
Fall is just around the corner, but we have not given up on the summer yet, nor have the folks at HelloFresh. They know that you value your time, especially in the summer. That's why they've got a bunch of great quick and easy options out there right now. And a new code. HelloFresh's new code is 50BT Show. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about more than 40 recipes every week. Willie's been working on some stuff. What do you got over there?
Gang, check out the barbecue pulled chicken tacos with creamy slaw and red onion. HelloFresh sends you 8 ingredients. Put those together in 4 simple steps in 20 minutes using only one pan. You have this delicious, colorful taco dish you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
And ask about the quick and easy options. Like I said, more than 40 to choose from every week. Every kind of food lifestyle. You can also switch stuff up. They've got snacks. They've got sides. Well worth spending a couple minutes to see what's happening at HelloFresh.com. Remember the code, HelloFresh.com/50 BT Show. Why? 50% off and free shipping. It's America's #1 meal kit. You just put it together. They've done the measuring. They've done the shopping, saving you a ton of time. And you've got fresh, restaurant-quality food from our friends at HelloFresh. That's HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Remember, free shipping. Check this special offer out and enjoy those last days of summer. We're coming right back. We've got a bunch of stuff going on, including, are you nostalgic for some of those toys from your childhood? We're going to find out about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll-free at 1-888.
Maria, were you a temp? Did you ever?
I was a temp for a long time, about 7 years, and I was like how they make every job sound like, so crazy, we do things a little differently around here. We're a bit of a nut house. Hold on your hat. It's going to be a wild ride. But it never is. I trained people in at offices, so I was like, the fax machine's a little tricky. Yeah, you got to dial 9 to get out. No, a lot of people try to use the fax machine. They go, it's not working. I said, did you dial 9? Once a week, Rajiv... No, every day we get bagels in the kitchen. There was week. Rajiv made some mini muffins. That's on a Mondays. Guess what that's called? Mini Muffin Monday. I wish offices would be as crazy as they always promise. You get trained in, be like, take me out of your pocket. Hi, I'm Zakynthos, the talking rabbit. I'm in charge of the volcano. Don't worry. You'll be working for Thor. He's always scrabbling through the recycling looking for quartz. He's a dwarf. Nude. Anywho, lunch is from 12 to 1, but there is a wrinkle in time, so just try to get back any time for the quickening. Your flippers, your barbecue tongs. If you have any questions, go back to the 5th dimension. I'll be sitting there on my lily pad. My only question is, when do I start?
Yeah.
That is a good job.
Wow.
Man.
I love that. Dial 9 for the fax machine. Remember that. Everybody's crazy. No, they're not. Okay. Thank you. Maria Bamford is with us. Wow, that's brilliant. That's very, very funny.
Did you ever work in an office, Tom? I don't think you have you?
Worked in a restaurant, right?
No. It's an interesting experience. Bob, did you ever work in an office?
Oh, yeah. I've done a little.
I have issues with authority, you might have.
I know. That's why I was asking. You know what struck me is it's so quiet.
What, in an office?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're still, that's if people are actually doing work, yeah.
And I had to work at a bank once when I was at temp, and I was stunned at how quiet it was.
And people whisper, you know
Yeah,
what the saddest place in the world is when you're the temp and it's time for office birthdays and you didn't get the email because you're not on the system yet.
Right.
And you hear the voice of your coworkers rise from the conference room. Happy birthday, everybody who had their birthday in the office this month. And if you cup your Curves mug against the conference room door, you can almost hear the happy scraping of plastic fork against paper plate. And later sometimes, somebody comes by your cube and says, oh, there's cake left. Did the temp get any cake? What's her name again? Hey, Maya. If you want any cake, there's cake left.
Nice.
Cake. Temp want cake.
Yeah.
They all want cake. Colorado. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
This from the official overview of the show. Josh is not a fan of the Fantastics or its gay farmer.
I'm fine with gay farmers. I don't care for those two.
Exactly.
That's what my uncle calls Jimmy Carter.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Oh, he was so sweet. It was our first date, and he went all out. He bought me dinner, he got me drunk, and then I got bald.
Oh, did you ever? It was perfect. Britney Spears recently shocked the world with her latest fashion statement. A completely shaved head. Now, to commemorate Britney's new look, Bob and Tom Labs is proud to introduce their new perfume, Bald.
B-A-L-D. Bald.
A fragrance for today's unraveling woman. She's kooky, she's crazy, and she's getting bald.
Tomorrow's my girlfriend's birthday, and she'll definitely be getting bald.
What woman wouldn't love to get bald?
My wife and I are celebrating our 30th anniversary soon. I thought she'd be thrilled when I told her she was gonna get bald, but she just rolled over and went back to sleep.
Okay, almost everybody wants to get bald. Be sure to get some today. Just look for the slick box, and you'll know you're getting bald.
B-A-L-D. Bald.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
We're in a gym today to find out what athletes need after they've had a big workout. Excuse me, sir?
Yeah.
You look pretty sweaty.
Yeah. I just jogged 5 miles. I did the weights, did some step aerobics. God, I'm dying.
What do you need after a big workout like that?
I gotta use a big glass of water.
Water?
Yeah.
You don't want water. You need something to replace your bodily fluids. Get you back on your feet again.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, what do you got?
Here, try this.
What is it?
Thirspiration Plus.
Thirspiration Plus, huh?
Replaces all your bodily fluids after a big workout.
All right, yeah, I'll try it. Jesus, what is that? Tastes like sweat.
It is sweat. Well, a little coloring. We added some carbonation, but
What are you trying to do to me?
Thirspiration Plus replaces all your bodily fluids lost during a big workout. Thirspiration Plus. Bodily sweat and icy cold jug.
Come here, you crazy son of a...
You're sick. Thirspiration Plus. Lemon lime, tropical punch, or clear.
Can I borrow your shorts for later?
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like bud, some like Schlitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
She made the 50-layer lasagna. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Good stuff.
I'm Chick McGee. Tom talks so I can eat my lasagna. Here's Tom.
That's how good that lasagna is. But I'm telling you, your regular lasagna is better.
Yes,
And
I
once,
agree.
once again, Jess Hooker did a version of an internet stunt.
Yes.
Involving this gigantic lasagna.
You know, you saying stunt is filthy.
Mm-hmm. Filthier than any extra
Yes,
right.
Yes.
It's so hard.
Yes. An internet stunt.
It's just that so much of the stuff that's out there, it's like these TikTok fads where people were eating Tide Pods and, or as I call them, thin the herd.
What about when you were a boy? People running around with coonskin caps on and raccoon tails and
that was before my time.
You know, boater hats and no.
Yes.
I think it was exactly your.
My favorite toy. I was thinking about this because we have a story about toys, and we can do it right now. But my favorite toy was very inexpensive.
Nobody asked.
Yeah, penises are free.
Talking about small toys. My favorite toy was this little metal thing. You'd put a cap in it and then throw it up in the air.
It was a
Yes.
rocket.
It was almost like, we had like a little grenade-shaped one.
This was shaped like a torpedo, kind of, with flanges that went like.
Okay.
You throw it underhand up.
You heave it up in the air,
and it'd land on the head.
and it would shoot the cap off.
That was your favorite toy.
Oh, I loved that.
I did too.
I can remember you couldn't get them anywhere. Nobody was selling them, and we finally found a place that was on the local train. This little tiny train stop. We'd go down. We'd take the train.
What?
You grew up in a
I was
Rockwell painting.
with the raccoon cat and you kid.
They took
and,
the train.
That's when he grew up, 1932.
All aboard! Wait, the Griswolds are coming.
Next
Wait, everybody,
up,
we must wait.
Come on, boys.
Fireworks.
Hurry up now.
The Shaker
Toy Town, 3 miles.
the Shaker Heights Rapid Transit. It was great. But yeah, that
What
was,
about the Wheelo? Did you have the Wheelo?
what's that?
What is that?
It's a metal. It was a plastic and metal wheel, and you do this, and it go down and come back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Wheelo.
I don't remember that.
Wheelo,
And you would
man.
go like this. It
Yeah,
kinda, yeah.
you do kind of tricks with it. You just
And
sit
I bring
watch
it up because we have this story about toy nostalgia.
A new poll finds over half of younger adults buy themselves nostalgic toys to relive their childhoods. A survey of 2,000 Gen Z and millennial Americans revealed 59% of people hold on to their childhood spirit through consumer products. Over 65% said they would try to buy a replica of something from their childhood, and they now buy things for themselves that their parents would never let them have or could not buy for them as a kid. Is that something that you've noticed?
Yes, I've purchased a couple things from my childhood, like this.
I have my dad's paddle.
Dad's paddle. Were you paddled as a child?
Oh yeah.
Didn't work, did it?
No.
Well, it kind of worked. He begs his girlfriend to do it now. It's a game. It's really hard to explain. But it has a marble.
A board game?
And there are different levers and
I know
dials.
exactly what you're talking about. And there's 2 metal rods, and you move them.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I loved that. In mine, each of the little things was like a solar system. It was a planet, and you had to see if you could get it to Pluto.
Oh, okay. This was a little different. It was like an adventure type thing. It had like this bridge that you crossed that went like that. And and I bought it for my brothers and I to bet with.
Oh, okay, cool. So when you're fishing at night, you get to do this while you...
I haven't actually taken it to the lake yet, but I will.
But I think and it's not just toys. I think this also applies to certain foods.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, were there foods you weren't allowed to eat when you
Gum, yeah, but I'm not like a big gum chewer now. So, but we were never allowed to have gum as kids.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you allowed I can't imagine a food I wasn't...
What was
I was allowed to eat whatever I
Yeah,
wanted.
me too.
My dad hated
Junkier the better.
He didn't want us getting gum places.
A bunch of damn gum chewers. What the problem was
After
in this country.
after a dentist visit, we weren't allowed to eat Gushers or fruit by the foot anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And now I just take Gushers and I roll them up in fruit by the foot like it's a little blunt, and I just can't get enough of it.
I still remember getting that lecture.
That's a famous story. You came in and you were so
You
excited.
were
Tom
mad.
came in and he was excited that the kids loved those fruit roll-ups. And they're fruit. Yeah.
Till the dentist visit.
6 weeks later, after the dentist, Willie has 8 cavities. We don't know what's going on.
Those have as much fruit as Skittles.
He said it was like gluing sugar to his teeth.
No, it was okay. I would wash it out with a little Mountain Dew. It was
that
so
cancels each other out.
This is kind of cool. 38% say they have toys and collectibles on display in their home. That would be your brother Sam, wouldn't it?
Oh, my gosh.
Or at work. And 68% have made or strengthened a relationship because of the toys or collectibles they display. Do you have any toys displayed?
Chick?
I don't. Oh, here I
Look
do.
around.
I hear, but I
You
don't.
got your
at
little
home.
Redskins dolls and
Action figures. Will you tell him, please? Action figures.
Also, say Washington Commanders. When you say it like that.
Oh, sorry. I mean, those are from the previous era where they were referred to the team. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
Josh, do you have things that...
Yeah. They're all in a closet. If you open up this one closet, all my figures.
What a mess.
He calls it his Hall of Flame.
You ever come out of it?
Yes. This one goes into my anus first. While I gag on that.
These are my radishes.
Action figures, action figures. Put them in my butt. They're all horror related.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's not weird. It's just like G.I. Joes and He-Mans. It's very cool. Yeah. It's not.
Yes. How about this, Willie? Have you ever tried anything that you would never have done when you were a kid, but maybe based on something that I did as you grow. I think I'll try that. My dad liked that. I'll give you an example. I had never had butter pecan ice cream until about a month ago.
Right.
My mother always got that.
Butter pecan?
Butter pecan. Butter pecan. And my mom always thought, that sounds disgusting.
Oh, it's great.
So good.
So I was at the Indiana State Fair. Went to the dairy bar. Got a thing of that. Delicious.
You felt a little wild, and you were going to try butter pecan ice cream.
Just I'll do one for Mom and try this stuff, and it was delicious.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
is there
They're all 100?
My dad used to dip butter bread in hot chocolate. Like that
no
was
kidding.
Yeah, that was something that he did. I recently tried it, and it was real gross. Did not like it at all.
My dad would take whiskey.
Hang on a second. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Was it toast?
No, it wasn't toast. It was
Soft
just
bread?
soft white bread, just folded.
That's essentially chocolate bread pudding.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't you put butter in coffee now to or whatever?
That's a keto thing.
Yeah.
Kick it up a notch or something.
Kerrygold butter.
I don't like the donut crumbles get all.
Is there anything your dad does that you've tried that?
I hated chicken salad forever, and now I'm getting kind of into chicken salad. But that's
Because
pretty
of
much
him?
it. I don't eat cottage cheese because he's gross when he eats it. He just shovels it into his mouth.
No, the best thing about cottage cheese wheel is after you've had a couple spoonfuls, you go like this with your teeth.
I do something my dad
gross.
did.
What's
that?
Drink in the morning.
And how are you liking it?
Oh, it's good. Makes the day just fly by.
Well, we're going to come right back.
All right.
I think this toy thing, you don't have one toy from your childhood you always wanted to get, then when you became an adult, you went and got it?
No.
I was spoiled.
We were so poor. I was happy. I used to play with a roll of caps with a rock.
We had those. I did that.
We didn't have
we
couldn't get the cap gun.
Yeah.
What?
So we would just
Come on.
With a rock, we would pound them. Yeah.
And we loved it. Loved it. My
Look
dad.
down on people with the cap gun.
Now, my dad would be inside flinching. But we
Having a Vietnam flashback.
Charlie! The snakes are back!
When we come back, we have possibly a challenge for Ms. Hooker. The headline contains these words: ice cream and spaghetti.
Okay.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on
One, two, three, four. Oh, you're gonna paint that barn tonight. Oh, down beside the lantern light. Oh, you're gonna finish all your chores, black bonnet girls. You make the Amish world go round. I was just an Amish boy, full of purity and joy. Knew dang well that I was holier than thee. Left alone with cousin Greta, what a naughty babysitter. Heathen woman, you made a Mennonite out of me. Yeah. I know chicks who never curse, girls who know their Bible verse. Every one of them wore a dress down to the floor. Though their chastity and charm made them quite pleasant, on the farm there ain't nothing like a good old Amish whore. Oh, you're gonna paint that barn tonight. Oh, down beside the lantern light. Oh, you're gonna finish all your chores like bonnet girls. You make the Amish world go round. Yeah, like bonnet girls, you make the Amish world go round.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah, Carl.
You know what the difference is between Greta and my buggy?
No, what is it?
Well, not everybody's been in my buggy. I've been on my knees all day, butter anytime.
Black bunny girl. Hey, Kristi. Show us your ankles.
Look at that.
Hi.
Oh,
The electric.
6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Coming this Thursday on ABC. He's the luckiest guy alive. It's Invisible Dave and his 2 stacked roommates.
What's wrong, Cindy? It's this darn brassiere. It keeps pinching.
Oh, yeah. Feeling fine.
Yeah, mine's pinching a bit, too. Let's just take them off. Okay.
Hello. He's living rent-free and getting an eyeful.
Cindy, what do you think of my new negligee? Do you think it fits? Oh, yeah, it looks great. What do you think of mine?
He's invisible and insatiable.
Gee, Cindy, this bed sure feels lumpy. Boy, that's uncomfortable.
Come to Papa. You know you want it.
Invisible Dave and his 2 stacked roommates. Followed by the fast-paced action of pro basketball with a moral twist. Meet Carl Goodman, Amish power forward.
We have worked together, my friends. We shared the ball with he who was open, and were blessed when 2 points were bestowed upon us. Now we must pray. Oh, merciful God above us.
It's Carl Goodman, Amish power forward, right after Invisible Dave and his 2 stacked roommates. Thursday on ABC.
Ye be thar.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
We're talking about those encounters that you have and what things are spoken. We've heard, for example, this morning, Chick, you want to review a couple of
Choke me, you dirty bastard. I'm going to be going like a freight train. The other one woman screeched like an owl.
Go to line 1.
Okay. Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi.
What have you heard or said, Jenny?
What have I heard? I've heard, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait. Could you do that again, Jenny? That made my morning.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I need that isolated for my sports intro.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is so funny. Do it again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's say, Jenny. So, Mark, you're a single guy.
Yeah, I tell you, though, it's tough because I got these neighbors behind me.
Really?
My neighbor, Gail, very...
Gail?
Gail is a woman who just moved. Her bedroom wall is right behind mine, and she has a new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I found this out. His name is... Hi, this is Paul.
And this is Storm.
And we're Paul and Storm.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, there's Willie Griswold.
My man.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
Jess is here. There's Josh Arnold.
With a question for Kristi in a second.
Alrighty.
Josh is at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much. I defer to Josh with your question.
Kristi, do you have any friends with baby goats? You know a lot of people with animals.
Not currently. No.
I had a dream that I saved a baby goat from a overflowing river.
Aww.
And I've been wanting to hold a baby goat ever since.
Who do you think you are? You think you're saving baby goats from rivers?
I know I am. Yeah.
I have a friend who just had a baby calf on Sunday. Valor, Prince Valor.
Prince Valor.
Yeah.
Josh, you should steal
Named him
Valor.
Prince Valor.
There's got to be a petting zoo somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be.
So I'm not clear on this. You had a dream in which you were what?
I saved a baby goat from a rushing river.
So now you want to hold a baby goat.
Yeah, I had a dream
so by that logic, I had a dream about these giant heaving flesh like.
Kristi, do you have any friends with giant heaving?
Yeah, I do actually. They may not be real, but they're good to look at.
I bet you those are much more fun to hold than a baby goat.
much.
They're a lot quieter.
A bleeding baby goat.
They're so cute.
Bleating.
Right,
You
yeah,
said
right.
It's not bleeding.
Right.
Not like a sacrifice.
Very cute.
Would you do goat yoga? I know there are a lot of places you could do that.
I won't because Tom has convinced me that it's defecant galore.
They're not defecating on you. I've had no one I know that has done goat yoga has had somebody defecate.
If anyone does goat yoga, please never let me see them or talk to them.
You probably know more. I guarantee you know people that have done goat yoga.
I don't want to be around them anymore.
All right.
Wait a minute. I'm
going to quote a conversation I heard in the hallway.
Uh-oh.
And if I get a word of this wrong, Josh, you tell me.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm walking down the hallway with Eddie, our engineer.
Yes.
Help me, Eddie.
Discussing with Eddie, could he fix the turntable so that record stops skipping? And I'm going to read. I wrote this down. I want to make sure I get the verbiage exactly correct. If I'm wrong, Josh, say so.
All right.
Eddie said to Josh the following. Do you care what color I fill your hole with?
That's right.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Do you care what color I fill your hole with?
Right.
Do you want to explain that?
And I responded, I prefer black. Yes, this board in front of me is being removed from the
So there'll be a large hole.
There'll be a gaping hole, and so...
But this countertop isn't made anymore, so they have to come up with a different color.
So he was being nice, and he knows that I'm an artist of certain temperament.
Sure.
Is there a color that will distract me from my art? And no, there isn't.
We could put a hot plate there.
He said he's going. Oh, we could put a
teppanyaki.
Teppanyaki grill.
There you go.
Yes.
Like a hibachi grill.
Hot for us every day.
If nothing
If
else,
it weren't so funny, Jess, I'd be mad.
that would make one of those radio trade magazines.
Oh, yes.
Hey, here's Josh Arnold, sidekick in the Bob and Tom Show. The fellas built him his own grill.
And he starts cooking every day for
That'd be
us.
so
It's a 4-hour show, he said.
And after the show's over, this room just turns into a Waffle House part-time.
Would you like to hear what it means when you say you dreamed about a goat?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
If you've dreamed of a baby goat, which is what you said,
It is.
it may represent your secrets being revealed to your family or friends.
Interesting.
Especially in a case that you've done something wrong.
Well, let's get ahead of this, Josh. What's your biggest secret?
Yeah.
What have you done wrong?
Jump out in front of this.
You got a deep, dark one?
Yes, I have many dark secrets.
That's why they're secrets. He can't tell you.
I would tell you my darkest, but I don't want to
Go to jail?
make Ace feel awkward. He and I may have shared some intimate moments.
With that kind of an intro, I think we have
rock and roll all night,
nowhere to
party
go.
all day long.
This is perfect.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
We've been talking about cooking. I watched this Australian cooking show this morning, and the audience cheered when the chef, he made him a meringue.
Wow.
That threw me off. I always thought Australians boo meringue.
Oh, my God.
That had it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Ace, your foot hurts, but now your arm's going to hurt. It was a stretch, my friend. Wow, that was
Was
good.
his joke yesterday really good? You answered that it was.
That's a silly
Let me
question.
look. I write them all down. No, I don't remember what it was.
Do you remember what it was, Ace?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Guess it wasn't very good.
I was just saying earlier that the echo of laughter from yesterday was still out there.
All right.
Might have been a bit of a stretch. It's time to turn back to the news desk
We've been
with
talking
Kristi
about
Lee.
states all morning. Many Americans do not think Maine is actually a state in the United States.
What?
According to the Bangor Daily News, Mainers, is that what they're called them, will often interact with other Americans who believe the state is part of Canada or is a foreign country. Melanie Coleman, a real estate agent in Bangor, told the newspaper, quote, I used to work for a medical supply company. People would ask where we were located. When I said Maine, they would say, we don't do business with foreign companies, and hang up.
What?
Writing for the newspaper, Emily Burham of Bangor assured We're real. We're just lucky to live in a place that seems like someone dreamed it up.
Doesn't make any that's
Doesn't
crazy.
It
that
is
people,
crazy.
Stephen King, I mean,
Yeah.
how many of his novels take place in Maine?
Yeah.
Many?
Yeah.
I mean, people eat lobster from Maine.
It's one of the most beautiful states.
Yeah.
It is.
Wait a minute.
What?
Are people not teaching geography like they used to?
Well, that's, I'm sure, a certainty.
Maine is the only state that only borders one other state.
True.
Yeah.
Can you name that state?
Connecticut, Delaware.
Vermont.
I haven't gone yet.
New Hampshire.
You're right. It is one of those.
It's New
And
Hampshire.
On a brighter note, we were talking about, irrespective of whatever else we're doing, which is nothing, about a great song that mentions any particular state, and the one you found for Maine.
Oh gosh,
Donovan Wood. This is a great song I'd never heard before. Kind of a mood switch.
And Josh had some thoughts on this song.
Yeah. Sounds like many other songs. Oh, yeah. Somebody listened to Jason Mraz when they were growing up.
How dare you? This is a great song.
It's in a TV show, and I can't remember which one.
Gilmore
Probably
Girls?
This Is Us. Or,
Yeah.
This is a
something just.
This Is Us makes me cry so much.
I have no doubt.
Shut up.
Maybe you should do a show called This Is Them.
We are them.
Now, this reminds me that we have a guest tomorrow who writes beautiful songs.
What do you say?
Yes.
Something about his car.
I heard the C word. Did anybody hear the C word?
Well, you know, sometimes it gets heated.
You got to hear this guy. He's like Ed Sheeran, but he is just brutal. I mean, his vocab is dirty as anything.
We have Edwin McCain to be our guest.
Edwin McCain, well, I'll be.
Oh, he's
There you go.
There you go.
I'll be.
I've got a sore spot about Edwin. You know that.
What? What did he do to you?
Well, in 1990, 2000, around then, before he went crazy, I mean, really popular, he came up to me in a bar in Charleston, South Carolina, and that's when we were on the air down there.
Yeah.
We still are.
We still are.
We still are. Are we on the air right now?
Yes.
No, and he said, "Hi, are you Chick McGee?" And I go, "Yeah." And I go, he goes, "I'm Edwin McCain." And I go, "You are not." And I walked away.
It was like Kesha asking Seinfeld for a hug.
Exactly.
Yes.
I walked away.
Wow.
I haven't told. I don't think I've told him that story because he's been on the show a couple times, but I haven't.
You haven't told him?
You ever told him?
No, I haven't told him that. No. But he's a fun guy. He'll probably only hate me for about another 4 or 5 years.
Okay, good. We'll certainly look forward to that. Coming up, Kristi, you want to give me the teaser?
Oh, we have a lot of food stories. We have ice cream sundaes and spaghetti.
Whoa.
We have Dunkin' Donuts with spiked coffee. We have a bar in Dubai offering gourmet water. And kind of a disturbing story out of San Francisco, sex in robo-taxis. We'll talk about it.
Oh, those are the ones that drive themselves?
Yeah.
So you could easily.
Yeah.
But
It's
But
it could be with the butt. Whatever you want to do, Tom.
it's San Francisco.
You know what? The robo driver don't
odds
care. Hey, are you listening to Raycon earbuds? Possibly listening. Maybe Donovan Woods is not listening to us. I don't blame you at this point. Raycon's everyday earbuds, though, look, feel, and sound better than ever, with 3 sound profiles to match whatever you're listening to. They feature noise isolation and awareness mode. You can choose to be immersed or maybe pay attention to your surroundings if you have to. Raycon has it all. You can listen while you travel, maybe a grueling workout. The optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. And now here's Tom to explain to you the Raycon earbuds gel tips.
There are these thingies that you put on to make sure that they fit your ear perfectly. I love my Raycon earbuds.
And they do not budge with the ear gel tip thingies. You also get 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and they start about half the price of other premium audio
And they
brands.
couple instantly.
They Bluetooth sync is almost instantaneous. And they have 56,000 5-star reviews. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your already low Raycon price. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase.
I'll give them 15,001. I love those Raycon earbuds. When we come back, a song, finally, from Pat Godwin. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we have one coming up. I'm very excited. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening.
Haywood, is there a song that is your most requested song?
Oh, I would guess it would have to do with the toast thing.
Toast, which I...
How about Fly's Eyes? That's only one of the first ones you ever did on our show.
Fly's Eyes?
Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Really?
Kind of.
You going to get through it all the way?
Well, probably not. But
Don't jinx them.
Let's start the betting.
$20.
Over-under's 3 mistakes.
I know Josh has $700 right now.
Yeah, he's $700.
When do I get that?
You want to bet? You want to bet $700?
No, I'll just take the 700.
Double or nothing?
I'd say 700 he doesn't make it. If there's a problem in the song, you will hear this sound. Okay, go ahead.
That's not the right sound.
That's not the right sound.
The right sound.
No, sorry. If there's a problem in the song, you will hear this sound.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, this is what? Fly's Eyes?
Turn her up.
Okay, good.
Turn her up a little bit.
I am looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's eyes, and you can just buzz off. Well, I think I'll buzz in the front door. I think I'll buzz around the back door screen. Think I'll buzz around your face, and then I'll land on the potato salad. Buzz, 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 buzz. Soulfly. I think I'll land on the horse manure. I think I'll land on the poop du jour. I think I'll land on a squash possum. And then I'll land in your potato salad. Just cleaning my nails. Well, I get up in the morning when the dew is on the dew, and I date a little maggot named Mary Lou. Someday we'll get married and won't think twice, and our kids all look like dancing rice. I'm looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly. Help me. And you can just buzz. You can just buzz. You can just buzz off.
The genius of Haywood Bank.
That was close.
There we go.
Close.
Some applause.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly?
She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Miles, I did the weights, did some step aerobics. God, I'm dying.
What do you need after a big workout like that?
I use a big glass of water.
Water?
Yeah.
You don't want water. You need something to replace your bodily fluids. Get you back on your feet again.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, what do you got?
Here, try this.
What is it?
Thirspiration Plus.
Thirspiration Plus, huh?
Replaces all your bodily fluids after a big workout.
All right, I'll try it. Jesus, what is that? Tastes like sweat.
It is sweat. Well, the little coloring and we added some carbonation, but
What are you trying to do to me?
Thirspiration Plus replaces all your bodily fluids lost during a big workout. Thirspiration Plus. Bodily sweat and icy cold jug.
Come here, you crazy son of a...
Borrow your shirt and your shorts for later.
You're sick.
Thirspiration Plus. Lemon, lime, tropical punch, or clear.
Can I borrow your shorts for later?
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Also joining us in the studio, comedian John Bazaar. Well, I find that now that I need a woman, integrity, strength of character, honesty, but really the most important thing, got to have a big ass. I may be outside the pale on this one, judging by all the magazine covers I see, but I'm done with these ectoskeletal, wafer-thin, rice cake chomping chicks with the Ally McBeal arms and those heroin-looking legs. Even the Three Little Pigs knew you don't build something out of sticks if you're going to spend spend any time inside.
What'd you do, Doc?
So I screwed up. You know how too many times I say the wrong thing.
Yeah. Right.
Well, Kathy's into this mail order stuff again.
Right.
Yeah.
She's into this big time. I came home the other day. There was a case of breast enlargement cream on the kitchen table.
There was? Breast enlargement cream?
Yeah, sitting right there on the table. I said, what the hell is this for? She said she rubs it on her breasts. They get bigger. I said, just use toilet paper. It's been working on your butt for 8 years.
Oh, that was a beautiful.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Are you
Now, Lowell, are you a
I'm
single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Hi, this is...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Kristi Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey.
No songs out of Pat today.
Not one.
Not a
Willie,
one. No.
Willie Griswold.
Jeez,
Pat, maybe you
your
can play
job.
like Dave Matthews Band, maybe get some pepper going, maybe some Slightly Stupid. What do you say?
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
He's over there at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Seems to be a consensus, Pat. That,
Yeah, Pat, come on.
Nothing today. You got the guitar out. You got a song for
I
us?
have a state song, too. It's not as pretty as that other guy's.
Well, of course it is.
Right, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Mine's real.
right.
It's called My Main Squeeze. When I was doing road comedy, I had a girlfriend in Bangor, Maine. So
Is
it's kind
that
It's all
right?
true.
Okay.
And I had to do shows in some pretty wacky towns. These are all real towns. Yeah. Okay. On the road, my girl's in Bangor, Maine. I miss her, but I must be strong. But when I'm done, it's off I go from Dick Shooter, Idaho. I'll drive to Bangor all night long. But first it's Cumming, Georgia, into Cooter, Missouri, on the big bone down old dirt road. Until I come ding-dong, Felchville, do a show, then drive to Bangor all night long. Pretty soon, I'm gonna get lucky, but I gotta eat something first in Beaver Lick, Kentucky. I told my baby maybe real soon I'll get to Bangor by the afternoon. She's my main squeeze. I'm a rambling man. Geographically, we're all wrong. I had to get out of Hooker, Oklahoma. Now I'll drive to Bangor all night long. And then we're gonna make sweet, sweet love. She's my precious little angel sent from heaven above. I'm gonna spoon and cuddle my turtle dove after I get to Bangor.
A lot of nuance at the end there.
Yeah.
Now, those were all real towns.
All real towns.
Is there? What is it? Felcher?
It's Felchville, actually.
Oh, Felchville.
Yeah. Wow. It's an odd little town.
Where's Felchville?
And isn't felching putting muskrats in your pants?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Is it ferrets? It's ferret wrestling, right?
Oh, that's not
Ferret
felching.
wrestling?
Josh, do you ever own a ferret? You got real I owned a ferret vibes.
I do?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
No.
You know, he's right.
I didn't know that.
You owned a snake, yes or no?
Yes.
So it's the same
It's a
thing.
ferret and a snake, but that's
They're totally different.
Bad bedfellows.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Snake could eat a ferret.
I was way off on the definition of felching.
Yeah.
You don't want to Google
It
that.
doesn't involve belching?
Well, it could.
Stop. I always thought it was a belching thing.
No, well, some
All
might
right.
after. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I arrived at an unusual website and found this.
What?
For you ladies.
What if he's somehow on the dark web?
Okay.
I don't know how I got here, but I just hired an assassin.
Yeah, it's assassins.
This is from it's signed a suffragette wife.
Okay.
Goes back many years. It doesn't say what year this is from, but it's 8 rules
8 rules to live by if you're a wife?
if you're a lady.
Back during suffrage?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So are these like badass ladies that they're out there boozing and stuff?
This is
they like booze or hate
no,
booze?
This is before ladies had any rights. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, suffrage was giving them rights.
1, do not marry at all.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. But if you must, avoid the beauty men.
Oh, I understand that. Yeah.
Fellas like us, yeah, I get that. Sure.
Very an ugly guy. Okay.
I think the beauty men sing that radish song.
Do you think that's what they're referring to?
Here they are. The beauty man.
Like a pretty boy.
Pretty
yeah.
boy. I wonder if that's what they're referring to. Like,
Hey, $3 to watch 2 beauty men up there?
In the
What
hall
a disgusting display.
in the Hall of Flame we mentioned before. I'm not sure what she means. Avoid the beauty men, avoid the flirts, and the bounders.
Well, he's a bounder.
Unfortunately,
He is a bounder.
I'm a beauty man, a flirt, and a bounder.
what's a bounder?
I thought a bounder was like a guy who was always traveling and on the
Is that
road.
somebody that ties you up?
That's a binder.
That's a cheese salesman.
This gets even weirder here. The next word is tailors, as in someone we know that sews and stuff.
Sure.
Avoid, once again, ladies, avoid the beauty men, the flirts, the bounders, tailors' dummies.
Tailor's dummies.
They're perfect looking. I
Yeah,
guess,
but they're not
right?
much upstairs. They're not very bright.
Taylor's dummies are what I call Taylor Swift fans.
And I'm wrong about bounder. It just means cad, bore, a man of objectionable social behavior.
And
I hated that before.
finally, the last one. This is once again written by a suffragette. Ladies, avoid football enthusiasts.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Football enthusiast. Did they mean soccer or football?
They mean. Well, this is American. So.
Okay.
Football.
Wow.
Well, people were dying when they were playing football then. So. I mean, like 20 people would die a weekend when they played
serious?
football in the 20s. Yeah.
Jeez.
They didn't have any pads to speak of. Rules number 3: look for a strong, tame man.
Yeah, you're a wild man.
No, I was thinking of the strong one.
Now, I've got to read carefully because a fire lighter, a coal getter, C-O-A-L, coal getter, window cleaner, and yard swiller.
I like how you specified how coal was spelled. Like a coal getter could just be a guy that goes out and finds
coals.
He finds guys named Cole.
Yeah, it's such an odd. So
They want you to find somebody that helps around the house.
Yeah.
a yard swiller.
That's just somebody that does landscaping.
Is that referred to beer by the yard or something?
No,
Is it a
I think-
drinker.
Swiller, maybe they mean those old-timey lawnmowers that kind of swirled around, right?
Yard swilling
They
sounds
did.
like when
They
you
would
when you
swirl.
drink
Yeah.
on your riding mower. It sounds like having a beer while you're
They didn't have a riding mower back then.
I would agree, yeah. And then this is rule 4. Don't expect too much. Most men are lazy, selfish, thoughtless, lying, drunken, clumsy, heavy-footed, rough, unmanly brutes and need taming.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
I check all those boxes.
Right. When you're right, you're right, lady.
Rule 5.
How do you tame them?
There's more?
There's no taming this.
There's 7, right? Rule 5. All bachelors are, and many are worse still. Meaning all bachelors are the above.
Oh,
thoughtless,
okay.
lying, drunken, clumsy.
Well,
And then rule 6.
yeah.
Jess?
Oh, yeah.
You
So what are you going to do?
I
Marry
guess
a married man? You can't.
Rule 6. If you want him to be happy, and this is the only one that's underlined.
Okay.
If you want him to be happy, feed the brute.
The brute. Feed the brute.
A man's heart, weighs his heart's through his stomach.
His stomach, that's what they
And
say.
then rule 7 references rule 6, and it is as follows.
Poison him.
Take his money.
Following
Good
the
idea.
phrase, feed the brute, the same remark applies to dogs.
Wow. All right.
Finally, remember the first rule was do not marry at all.
Yeah.
You will be wiser not to chance it. It isn't worth the risk. Signed, a suffragette wife.
I see.
Wow.
Suffragette. A suffragette wife from Suffragette City.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Now that's a great song.
That's amazing.
That
Yes.
is a great
Was
song.
that list? Is that early 20th century, like Whole House times kind of thing?
Whole House.
Whole House.
Do you think this lady didn't like
Chicago?
men?
Yeah, that's what my guess was.
My guess is she liked ladies.
1918, Willie.
I was going.
What that's
Dude, that's pretty punk rock to write.
Did you find it? Did you find it?
Yeah. I found it. It's all printed on the original, like parchment.
Where did you find that? I just stumbled on. All I found was the poster. It didn't have any.
I was looking for Yard Swiller, what that is, and
that's what popped up.
Huh. What is it?
I can't find it.
Oh.
That's weird.
So again, I like Willie's definition. It sounds like the swilling. Swilling involves drinking.
Drinking is what I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Pat had a great joke for Yard Swiller. We might have missed it. Might be fun to go back to that. Pat, have you ever done any yard swilling?
I've had some wheatgrass.
Here we go.
It says here, yard swiller, just someone who cleans the yard.
Did you guys see Captain Whole Foods really lean into that chuckle at the end there?
That was very nice, Pat.
Here's somebody that's on one of those conversation boards. What the heck is a yard swiller? And this guy replies, I don't know, but they're out there just smashing suffragette tail.
Just a guy going to a feminist bar. Yeah, I'm sort of a yard swiller.
Proving the suffragettes right with that one sentence.
Yeah.
Wow, it's cool stuff. Now, we got since we've got Ms. Hooker here.
Yeah.
Can you read the story about? Because I'd like to see if you can put this together for us next week.
Ice cream parlors around Germany are serving up an ice cream sundae that looks like spaghetti. The BBC reports the.
Sorry, yes.
How would you say this? Spaghettis? Spaghetti ice is prepared from vanilla ice cream or gelato pushed through a spatzel press, a tool similar to a potato ricer that they use to make German egg noodles. How would you say that?
I would say
spaghettis.
Spaghetti. This is insane. It looks so crazy. Spaghettis.
Spaghettis.
It's real tricky. It's SPAGHETTIEIEIS.
Spaghettis.
They give a pronouncer.
It says spaghetti ice, but
spaghetti ice.
Yeah,
but it's German.
The spaghettified ice cream goes atop a pile of fresh whipped cream, while the quote-unquote noodles are topped with strawberry sauce and grated white chocolate. Invented in 1969 by Dario Fontanella, the whimsical treat is re-emerging on menus throughout the country.
So it's ice cream put through a Play-Doh fun factory.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. But it looks like a delicious plate of spaghetti. I see. Which makes it even more tasty. And then it's a beautiful sauce.
I don't think my brain will like it.
No?
Because you're looking at spaghetti and you're tasting
real
ice cream. It's not. I mean, it's ice cream. It's just in the shape of spaghetti.
But you know what I'm saying.
Josh is so,
I got a question. If you're having that trouble, are you sure you're just not stupid?
No, I'm certainly aware of how stupid I am.
Do you not like Dippin' Dots?
Hate.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, you probably hate
Who
this.
hates Dippin' Dots?
I do.
I had Dippin' Dots one time, and I'll never have them again.
Really?
They're there for. I like ice cream.
They're ice cream of the future.
I love them.
You're living in the past. It's the ice cream of the future.
No, they're entirely
Dots.
Overpriced. Yep. So overpriced.
Do you know why I like Dippin' Dots, Josh? Because 9 out of 10 times you get a thing of Dippin' Dots, within a 10-yard radius, there is a long penny machine. And if you get yourself 3
that's true.
you can get a nice long penny, and it's got Wally Gator on.
Hey,
that's Griswold logic.
Do you hear what you've done to your son?
You raised your kid in an amusement park.
Give me 76 cents. I'll have a good time. I'll have a real good time with 76 cents. I went to the Mall of America. I got every long penny I could get. I got the Nickelodeon long penny. I got the Crayola long penny.
Do you still have the long penny?
I got them in my little room over there.
I would love to see it.
The only problem I have with Dippin' Dots is I feel like they haven't really hit your little room. Like they're.
What do you mean they haven't really hit?
You know how sometimes you get behind something, like you get behind a band early on, and you're thinking these guys are going to be go all the way to the top, and they don't get there.
It's because they're the ice cream of the future, not the present. Theoretically, they should never.
They should have updated it at some point. But these are long pennies. I thought they were longer than this.
No, it's plenty long, my friend.
These are
just like a rich kid to waste money like that, throwing it away. When I was a kid, we savored our pennies.
Yeah, okay. My old man is spending $30,000 for Taylor Swift tickets, but I'm the jerk because I have 76 cents on a weekend and a good time.
So what do you pay, a quarter for a penny?
No, you put in three quarters.
We've got a Georgia. We got a Rugrats.
Mm-hmm.
You put in 3 quarters and you get 3 pennies?
Yeah, Nickelodeon, Mall of America. I got the Rugrats one.
Minneapolis is that Twinkie the Kid?
That is Twinkie the Kid.
Collectible.
Hey, how about me me knowing who this is, okay? Then I've got, that's Hanna-Barbera character?
I would have loved it if you were in grade school, your teacher, Willie, who's on the penny? Twinkie the Kid. Oh, boy.
Is that Wally Gator? Who is that?
And he's also on the $5 bill.
So, and alas, I guess the Dippin' Dots won't be the ice cream of the future. But do you have the ability to make this?
I do. I have a ricer, and I can get some gelato, some fresh gelato.
When you say I have a ricer, you sound like country Jess saying I have an eraser. I got a ricer.
So it would have to be really frozen.
I thought
right?
it would have to be,
Wait a minute. What are you spewing? I didn't hear that. I guess I'm glad. Okay. But it'll look like a plate of spaghetti, but it'll be ice cream.
Yeah, I need to look it up. I haven't seen a picture, but yeah, I can do this. This is doable.
Have you guys had the rolled ice cream? They put a bunch of cream on this big metal thing, and then they spray it with liquid nitrogen.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Roll it up. I'm fine with it, but Dippin' Dots and the rolled ice cream, it's all just ice cream. Ice cream isn't a food that needs to be better. Why can't we do this kind of stuff with broccoli and Brussels sprouts? Squash.
That's true.
My thing, I think that if you can invent a way to keep broccolini hot, because that stuff, the minute you put it on the plate, it starts freezing.
Just cook it last.
True.
Yeah, that's a real.
Yeah, but by the time you carry it to the table, it's cold.
I'm saying like a radiation light you'd set.
Just a tiny little clip-on light, like the reading light.
Yeah, nuclear powered. How about that?
It would irradiate the broccolini as you eat it. These are all great ideas.
Broccolini is too progressive for you. You should just stick with regular broccoli.
Yeah, regular broccoli's fine.
I like the broccoli.
It keeps the heat.
Tasty, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other trend right now is McDonald's has hash browns, and you put whatever their McFlurry is between the two hash browns and make an ice cream
Sweet
sandwich.
and salty there?
Yeah, Spangle sent that to me last week.
We should try that too. That sounds delicious. I love this stuff.
Like a hash brown.
Hey, speaking of delicious food, how about alcohol in your coffee? Dunkin' Donuts.
Is there any other way to drink coffee?
I don't think so.
You can just say coffee.
Yeah, absolutely.
For those of you who have to have a bracer, Dunkin' Donuts introducing a line of alcoholic coffee and tea beverages.
Is there any funnier Warner Brothers cartoon when Daffy Duck walks into the bar and he goes, "Barkeep, give me a bracer." Sorry, go ahead. That's funny.
The chain recently launched Dunkin'
That's funny.
Spiked canned iced tea and iced coffee drinks that come in 4 flavors.
Is this
each.
for the functional alcoholic?
For breakfast?
Sure. The hard iced teas are 5% ABV, while the spiked coffees are 6% ABV.
Well,
Flavors?
That's not it.
And the customer is 100% AA.
Flavors include sweet iced tea, half and half iced tea, strawberry dragon fruit iced tea, and mango pineapple iced tea. And if you're a coffee drinker, the original iced coffee would come spiked, along with caramel iced coffee, mocha iced coffee, and vanilla iced coffee.
Wow.
I'm sure they're all way too good.
Yeah.
Is this so at the morning you go to the drive-thru, get a donut and a booze-infused coffee?
Sure, why not?
What about at the beginning of a tailgate? It's a nice Saturday morning. You're in Bloomington,
that's true,
Indiana.
yeah.
Before you have the beer, you have one of these.
You can't go to a Starbucks and get alcohol, right?
No, I don't think so.
There's certain Starbucks, similar to the Taco Bell Cantina. There are certain Starbucks where you can get espresso martinis.
No kidding.
I think it's called like the Starbucks Reserve or something.
Huh. How about that?
Yeah, you'll notice there are more homeless people hanging out in front of those.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about the shakes later in the day.
Oh, boy.
You need to shake your eye open.
Get that out of the
what
way.
you need.
You're just classist. I mean, you just hate poor people.
It's called maintenance, chick.
Yeah, you want me to be mostly sober or not?
Now, Chick McGee.
Yes, sir.
After a swell day here.
Like today? Yeah.
After that delicious lasagna, you probably just want to go home and chill out, watch a little TV, maybe kick back, and know that you're safe and secure because of your Simply Safe security system.
Get licked by a dog. That's right. The average break-in lasts 8 to 10 minutes. Fast response is crucial. That's where Simply Safe's professional monitoring agents and the brand new technology, the Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, come in. Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak, and deter intruders in your home in real time. 24/7 live guard protection made possible by that new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, available with the Fast Protect monitoring plan. It's the only indoor security camera that triggers the alarm and instantly deters intruders with a built-in siren. And plus, through the magic of AI, the Smart Alarm indoor camera can sense the difference between potential intruders and pets. So right now, Bob and Tom Show listeners get a special 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for a free month trial of Fast Protect monitoring. It's a special offer for a limited time only. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. And remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. More to come, including a little bit of a history as we continue to dive deep in this world. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom. KIZZFM. Kiz. Lucky that doesn't start with a J. Stop it! Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed. Golly, Earl, that might be a pretty good idea. I'd killed my wife when I'd wanted to. I'd be out of jail by now.
Dr. Ruth, when I'm dancing, what part of my body should not move?
Your bowels.
I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. We'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Using laxatives and a rectal scope, doctors were able to collect evidence over a period of 4 days.
I must have one.
Rectal scope is a mouthwash.
Your color's back to your face?
Oh, I was great this morning.
So is yours, Tony. Tony, you're...
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I've got to go. You're gaining weight. My wife, when the first time she was pregnant, all I saw of her for 9 months was her ass hanging out of a refrigerator.
And if you believe that, I can't say that. Bishop Emeritus Frederick W. Freaking, who headed the Roman Catholic Diocese. That's his name. He was 85.
Did they have to pull the freaking plug?
Hey, boys, this is the Pope. I gotta go to the freaking funeral.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, Smack Tom. It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
Charges that he diverted investor money illegally. And young environmental activists scored what experts described as a groundbreaking legal victory Monday when a Montana judge said state agencies were violating their constitutional right to a clean and healthful environment by allowing fossil fuel development. The ruling, in its first-of-kind trial in the U.S., adds to a small number of legal decisions around the world that have established a government duty to protect citizens from climate change. You can expect an appeal, and that's your news. I'm Kristi Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Here is a song from the Fantastics. It's called Plant a Radish.
I know.
Plant
a radish, get a radish.
People
never any doubt. That's why I love vegetables. No, I can't stand.
And then we BF each other behind the rows of corn.
That's not funny, Josh.
What do you mean that's not funny?
That's
exactly what that sounds
That's
like.
inappropriate.
First we plan to radish.
Josh, you can't say stuff like
I
that.
slide my wiener in.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
They both make a living in their bare feet. Catching one is like a treat, and they both hang out right there by the shell. They both walk slow at a simple pace, both afraid to show their face, but only one has a built-in place to hide. Turtles and whores, turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores. They both advertise a little tail, move so much and never get mail. They both go by the same nickname, Snapper. Daddy never told about the birds and bees, but always talked about both these and made it clear only one was fit to eat. Turtles and whores.
Yeah.
Turtles and whores. I love them turtles and whores.
Turtle and hose.
Now, if you catch one, here's some advice. One is dirty and the other ain't nice. So be polite and always walk up from behind. Make small talk, never let them see fear. Don't work alone, just bait or beer. And when you're done, just drop them by the river. Turtles and whores.
Everybody.
Turtles and whores. I've caught both while fishing. I'm always on a mission. And they both hate the kitchen. Turtles and whores.
Turtles and whores.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
And the airlines, they tell you all this psychological stuff to make you feel safe. Like every time you get on a plane, they talk about the flotation seat. And they explain it to you. Like if you go down, if you crash in the ocean, then this seat will float. 2 planes out of 100 go overseas. 98 out of 100 stay right here. So if you want to make me happy, you show me a seat that's going to bounce out of a cornfield. That's what I want. This is what they got everything just confused like that.
James Gregory is our guest. He's not a flyer, apparently.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hi, this is Mike Birbiglia.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Yo.
It's been a long morning. There's
Long
Pat
morning.
Godwin in the one song.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
What a piece of crap.
We should give extra money.
I should give my check back.
That's exactly
That
right.
only I got paid. I
There's
should.
Willie.
An excellent song.
Willie Griswold.
Starting to think that I might be the problem, you guys. Starting to think so
so.
well.
There's
Not the problem. You're awesome.
Big Willie might be our problem. There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
We had the 50-layer lasagna. There's Josh Arnold.
Shut up, Willie.
Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Tom has a story for us. He was going to tell us off the
So
air.
we were talking about food, and just mentioned her dad had a special treat that you don't like.
No, he would eat it before bed. It was just white bread fold. What?
It's a funny thing that he ate this before bed.
Before he would go to bed, it was just white bread with butter folded in half and then dipped in hot chocolate. Yeah.
That would make me drowsy.
Now, is it dipped in like hot chocolate syrup?
No, not hot chocolate,
chocolate.
like a drink.
Like
listen to the words.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, like
This is why you can't talk to people. Why are you on the radio?
Hot chocolate
Is it
syrup.
bread or steak? She said bread.
yes.
No, and then he dunked it in the bathtub? No, it was a mug.
Oh, because I was envisioning
like
chocolate syrup, but that'd be delicious.
No, it's cocoa powder and sugar and whole milk. And,
hot chocolate.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Like warm milk
Swiss
before
Miss.
bed?
You ever heard of that?
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, but tell your fascinating story, will you?
I refuse.
Come on.
No, you're talking about the girls.
Let's take the win.
Last night, the girls have been gone for 10 days or whatever.
I can't imagine why.
And Finn goes, while we were gone, did you make your crappy noodle thing?
I know what she's talking about.
What?
Tuna noodle casserole.
Yes.
And we were talking about the stuff we loved as kids. I love.
Me too.
Simple recipe: noodles, cream of mushroom soup,
tuna,
a can of tuna fish.
Yeah.
Bake it.
Put some Parmesan on top. Done.
I always
That does sound good.
I loved when you made that as a kid because as soon as I smelled the tuna, I knew it was time to order Domino's. And
there are 5 parents in this group right now.
Right.
Let me ask you this: is when she said, "Did you make your crappy noodle?" How old is she?
10.
Is that the language of a 10-year-old, or is that a 10-year-old repeating what her mother may have said?
I think that's the language of a kid who has a parent that works here.
Yeah.
That's true. It sounds like one of those things where I could hear her mom going, "Yeah, Dad's probably making that crappy noodle thing." And so Dad, did you make that crappy noodle? I love tuna noodle casserole.
Does anybody ever do rice casserole?
With broccoli and cheddar cheese?
No, it's cream of celery soup,
Now,
rice.
is that with chocolate syrup?
Wait.
Is there hot chocolate?
No, say that again. Say that. What do you serve with buffalo wings and ranch? What is the vegetable on the side?
Celery? Carrots?
You just said blank soup. How do you say that?
What kind of soup do you put in rice casserole?
Celery.
You said, okay, no, you know what? I'm the jerk here. Fine.
What did you think he said?
You changed your pronunciation because you knew you were weird.
What did I say?
You said celery.
Yeah, celery.
Celery. It's 3 syllables, you freak.
I don't want to talk about misplaced anger.
I'm fired up right now. My bad. I got to start working out before work because if I don't sweat before work, I just lose my mind. Yeah.
Okay. What day is today?
Today is the 15th of August.
The eagle flies today for those of us
I got a
paid by made-believe organizations.
I do have a good born in this date in 1769, Napoleon Bonaparte.
He wasn't as short as we all thought.
He's 5 feet.
That is correct.
No, he's like
Christy's
5'7".
right. He was fairly normal.
That's like normal size.
Always had his hand on his joint.
You talking to Godwin?
According to this article in the Washington Post, Napoleon liked his women to smell funky. In a series of letters he wrote to his wife, Josephine.
He got lucky being born French.
He didn't do anything, but just go out.
He begged her not to shower.
Do not shower.
So he could experience her BO.
Do they have showers then? When did showers become
a bath?
I was wrong. He was 5. I was wrong. He was 5'6". I guess that is a little.
Yes. No, this says you're correct, Kristi. He was 5'6", which was average height for the time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he supposed to be so short then?
Movie coming out this year.
Is it really?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh.
And playing Napoleon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Isn't that fascinating? For many reasons.
Yeah, the age is wrong.
Age and height, 2 of the 3. Yeah.
2 of the 3.
And I'm going to guess he's not
That's
Catholic.
right, he wasn't bald.
Kareem's probably not Catholic either.
Okay, let's
Pretty
see.
famously not Catholic.
This would have been the birthday of the great Julia Child. One of the funniest SNL skits of all time.
Oh, that blood made me throw up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Dan Aykroyd. Let's see. Happy birthday. That's boring. No.
Who is it? I want to know who you think is boring.
He doesn't know who it is.
I know who it is. It's just not fair. I mean, she's Melinda Gates. Famous for having the biggest alimony check in history.
I say good for her.
She's a smart woman.
No, I know. I'm saying it's not.
Did they get divorced?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
And she got divorced again. She's been married and divorced.
Did she really? I didn't know that.
I think she's the problem.
She bought an iMac.
Does that mean she's...
That's so funny.
You're talking about the billionaire I love.
There you go.
1965, Pat.
Yeah.
This band played to 55,000 people at Shea Stadium in New York.
I wonder who that was.
I think it might be the Beatles.
It was the Beatles.
Pearl Jam.
And in 1969, Woodstock opened.
In Woodstock?
No, it wasn't in Woodstock.
In Bethel.
Bethel, New York.
Yeah.
What?
Free love
Max
and
Yasgur's
smelly hippies that Napoleon would have liked to shag.
Yes, he would have loved it.
But he was French, so he didn't say shag.
No.
No.
He said, le in and out. Le Roger.
There's no way that somebody looks at another person and says, did you hear the Bob and Tom show today? It was amazing. Nobody said that for a long time.
Nope.
Jess, thank you for the lasagna today.
Hey, you're welcome.
Things we learned, Josh's album drops November 3rd.
That's right.
That's it.
That's what he said.
That's
We're
all
going to have a party?
That's all we learned today.
It's taken a long time. I mean, some of the political stuff's kind of out of date. Those jokes about FDR.
They hold up.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.